Morning Mehmet, morning Jed, what you saying boys? What we saying? I'm gonna go live on TikTok on my phone this time just cause I'm done with doing that fucking web app version. It's just a joke. Get like 2 man in and get banned. What we saying boys? Morning. If you got noties on, morning, let me know what pairs we're looking at, man. EU and G looking pretty nice this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go live on Sickers from my phone. We send the announcement in, boys. Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at. This is obviously DXY. I'm waiting on EU and GU to, well, mainly just EU to invert what we want, EU and DXY. GU's inverted, but we're just waiting. We're just waiting first. Hissing on the mic. There we go. That should have fixed it. That should fix it. 2 secs, chat. Let's just shut the window. I don't know if it was the hissing was coming from the window or what. But yeah.
But also because of these Fed rate cut signals as well, it's cleared $4,200 a troy ounce, now at 1.5%. We're going to talk about commodities next. We're going to be speaking to tractors.
Yeah, gold up again, man.
Joining us to discuss that, the debasement trade, and broad investing in commodities. That's next.
Alright. Let me get the link sent into the signals. Bro, it's so annoying they haven't added fucking TikTok into the Apple dictionary. So if you spell it wrong, it doesn't correct it. Like, fucking hell. It's a pretty known app right now. Right. I need a dual camera tonight. Enhance. Yeah, morning everyone. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're trying TikTok on the phone. Should fucking stop limiting us for no reason. Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys. Alright. To be fair, definitely easy if I go like that. Morning everyone. Let me know if you're in here. Good morning if you are. Morning Mehmet, morning Jed, Tommy, Mez. You man all got the notifications on. Smithy, Braulio, Jerome, what you saying? Morning business, Cam, what you saying? Jed, Anthony, Ruben, Cafalo, Lubna, Daniel, Michael, only, what you saying? EU buyers, people saying EU buyers. Yeah, morning everyone in the chat. Yeah, we're live on TikTok now on an actual. Yeah, it's kind of nuked my viewership using the TikTok live studio. Absolutely nuked it. %. Yeah, morning Henry, morning Fade, morning Jerome, morning Ryan, Jesse, T. What you saying, boys? Yeah, let me know what pair we're looking at. Was looking at a lot of people was looking at GU shorts. GU shorts do look nice, but we got to just be careful right now because we want to wait for the DXY to invert something as well. One man on the TikTok. What you saying, Ben? Yeah, this account got nuked from me going on studio somehow, but still calm. So yeah, you can see we haven't really inverted anything on the DXY, so we want to wait for potentially that to fail to make a lower low and then break this high. If we can do that, then EU and GU is definitely going to be nice for sells. Obviously, GU does look nice from this level here, but we need the DXY on our side. The M basket also looks like it could provide some nice reversals. So obviously, sells took out that prior week high, and then you can see starting to have a rejection. So he rallied up during the Asia session, had the rejection. So I'm potentially looking at some buys on some different pairs. UJ for one could be a nice one. But then again, UJ, there's no proof we're going up. So my ideal pair would be EJ right now. But yeah, 100% chance to win how many funded accounts? One funded, bro. If you got 100% chance to win it if you join the signal right now. What do you mean by 100% chance of winning? Doesn't mean everyone who purchases gets a 50k account. Basically means any new members that we get from now till Friday will be put in a separate draw to win a 50k account. So anyone that joins us from now to Friday, so literally today, tomorrow, or Friday, we're going to be giving away a 50k account to you. So 75 man in. Let's try to push these numbers up, boys. Yeah, this TikTok got nuked, man. That's actually a joke. This whole TikTok account that I spent ages to build up has got absolutely nuked to the floor from me using the algorithm, from me using the TikTok studio. Like, this account is now absolutely fucking nuked. If you're watching on TikTok, boys, double tap the screen. Everyone double tap the screen. We need to get on the FYP. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Whoever has the most likes, I can see the most people who's in here. Who's got the most likes? Whoever's got the most likes. Ben Walker and UK PTV. Whoever gets the most likes, boys, send me a DM. I'm gonna send you a tenner from this live. If you send over 5,000 likes for this stream, I'll send you a tenner. 92 man on YouTube. Was it a signal? Wait, what? Anthony, you're a bit Lou, any chance you could reply to DM on Discord? Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll get back to everyone. After this live, boys, especially if you're trying to join. So yeah, you can see this is why we wait for the DXY. We had that movement down now, so we now got a new high and a new low. So we're waiting now for this high to get broken, and then we'll be looking for a buy position. Seven man on there. Yeah, everyone double tap the screen, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Loose loves me. Oh yeah, shit, Michael. I do. Yeah, I do owe Michael. A tenner's means £10, $10 or £10. So yeah, that's any of you, man, as well. If any of you, man, want to earn a tenner this live, go to my YouTube stream, my TikTok stream right now. Drop 5,000 likes, and I'll give you a tenner. We need to get it back on the FYP because they absolutely nuked my account. I can't lie. But yeah, boys, if you want to do that, I'll be sending some tenders out this live. But yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, man. Let me know what pairs. EU making that next high. It does look like we're going to go above on the 4 hour. Does look like we're going to start pushing the premium prices. Like that. GU's obviously very weak, so it's unlikely that GU manages to do that. But same thing for this as well. For the DXY, we've got our low, we've got our high. Even if you wanted to use it as an unmitigated wick, we've literally just tapped into that. So you want the reaction now. Right, it's growing on TikTok, boys. We're growing. Right, let me get the pair on screen, boys. Right, it says in the bottom right now, boys, what pair it is. We're on double tap the screen. Can you turn your mic up a little bit, please? Be real, bro. It's turned up to the full. It's turned up to the full. So, yeah, you should be able to hear me. I can't lie. I'm looking at the audio thing. It is pretty loud. How is it 100% chance of winning a 50k if I buy signals before Friday? Because we're giving away some 50k accounts on Friday, and we're doing a separate draw for anyone who joins the signals from today till Friday. Anyone who joins the signals from now till then, we'll be given a separate draw for your chance to win a 50k funded. So right now, that will literally just only be you. So you'll have a 100k, 100% chance. What you trading? This is DXY, bro. It says in the bottom right. We're mainly looking at EU and GU right now. Alright, we've moved very much past this fair value gap. So now let's look for some inversions. Got that inversion there. Obviously, gold, we did have a signal yesterday that's just hit TP this morning. I can show you that as well if you man want to see. If you man want to see that. So yeah, waiting for that inversion there. GU. Again, GU's had the inversion, but you just don't really want to go for it just yet. Want to wait for the DXY. Is there any fair value gaps here? There's no fair value gap, so we need to wait for a change of character on GU. Oh, sorry, on the DXY, which means a break of that higher up. Numbers are doing well, boys. Got 103 on the YouTube. How many likes are done? I'll check after the live, bro. I'll check after the live and screenshot it. No one's dropped 5k. They're only on 2.5k. Big up to everyone who's liking, though, boys. How can we see how many times? Yeah, I don't think you man can check in it. I don't think you man can check, but it's got the rankings at the top. Who sent the most? Who sent the second most? But yeah, I will see if you do, boys. Just put in the chat and remind me to check for your name, and I'll see you. Big numbers. Trust. Let's try and get way over 100 on this YouTube, boys. Yeah, the only reason why we need to double tap this TikTok because we got nuked yesterday. Not even yesterday. We've been getting nuked due to going on the TikTok studio, but it is what it is. Gold's been going crazy recently. Yeah, man, I'm going to be looking for some gold entries this morning as well. I do want to see some potential gold entries. We're just so bullish on the pair right now, man. It's just so bullish. Any real area to buy from, you should just pull the trigger, to be fair. Yeah, this was the trade we had in the signals. I can pull that up in just a sec. But yeah, as you can see, lovely trade. 4 RR, so yeah, you would have made 4% on your funded, or if it's a live funded, you would have made maybe 4 grand, maybe 2 grand, maybe 8, depending on your funded. In an EU buy right now since yesterday, major profit. Lovely, bro. Lovely, yeah. How long are you holding that for? How long are you holding that for? What are they saying on Bloomberg? Just talking about how gold's still bullish. Everyone carrying double tapping the screen, boys. We need to get in the FYP right now. Repost a live, double tap the screen. Let me know what pairs you're looking at as well. On an EU sell since yesterday. God, mate, you must have a big stop loss. I'm not gonna lie. You must have a huge stop loss, bruv. I do want the pair to go down overall, but right now we're in this range from this high to this low. Sorry, from this high to this low. And it's quite a big range. It is 235 pips, so we do need to retrace at least 117 in order to be in the premium. So realistically, price could still be moving up if we want to go for a full retracement. All we can do though is react off what it's telling us. We don't really know for a fact either way, so we just need to wait for a DXY. If it gives us that confirmation, then we'll be looking to pull the trigger. Same shit really on gold. Like gold is just any opportunity to buy gold is a good opportunity. GJ, let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, GJ's moving up. All the JPY pairs are moving really nice. If we go on the higher time frame as well, on GJ. You can see on the 4 hour, we've got this order block, we've got this what we've tapped into. So we should really be starting to move up now to our external high, start to come into this level. We're obviously trading within a fair value gap as well, so we should really at least trade up through that. So yeah, GJ, I'm looking to trade that higher. Unfortunately, we didn't sweep the low, as you can see. We didn't sweep the Asia low to give us an entry. However, UJ, you can see, did. UJ did sweep the low, which is really nice. Again, if you go on the 4 hour, there's the PY. So we've got, obviously, low, high, fair value gap. So now we've tapped into that fair value gap, we should really come into the high like that. Look, that guy on the lives banned me from his lives after he got cooked. Yeah, we was telling him in the chat. Me and Henry was on some guy's TikTok live yesterday. It was like literally embarrassing. He was going, if you trade support and resistance, run a mile. It was basically acting like he barely knew how to trade in it. This was his whole analysis on gold. Bear in mind, we was in buyers in the signals from down here, near enough the London low. He was literally just going like this. He was going, oh, I know how to trade. I know the real reason behind the market. And he was literally just drawing on a fair value gap like this. And price was literally there, so I've got it drawn on. And he sold there, and his analysis was, yeah, because we've got a fair value gap here. It's a definite sell. I've sold off it there once already. And it's like, bro, gold has just reached this all-time high. Like, come on. It's just reached this all-time high and had a slight rejection over Asia session. So funny, and he was just like spamming on sells. And the RR was so bad, he was like, oh, I've just jumped out of a trade that won 250 quid, so that's lovely. But the trade he was in was sitting in like 400 quid drawdown. So you TP before you stop loss. That is so dumb. Anyway, yeah, this GU's reacted nice, but we want to mainly wait for the DXY. You look like a... You look like... Yo. Night shift secrets. What you saying, bro? I did 1.6k likes. Yeah, I'll check by the likes by the end of the live, everyone. Let's try and get on the FYP team. That's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to get on the FYP. I used to get on the FYP, but then I tried to go live on Studio and it nuked my account. So let's get on that fucking FYP, people. You're like a time traveller who came to warn us about the rise of AI but got distracted by synths. What's a synth? Appreciate the follow, Sam. Sammy, I haven't seen you in here in a while, Sammy. Does NZD news affect / blow FTMO if I'm trading gold? No, bro. Only thing that's going to affect gold is going to be the dollar. And even the dollar, bro, it's not going to impact it so much. Just because, as we always say, gold has its own intrinsic values. And gold is still very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. And that really is the long and short of it. So any news is not going to change the fact that we're so bullish on it. Unless news comes out that they found a new planet where it rains gold. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing that can slow gold down. It's made a new high consistently every week for like the past fucking 3 months. Just done 1.6k likes. Appreciate that, brother. Get out. What you saying, Night Shift? Appreciate that, bro. Done 5k. No one's done 5k. Closest one is 4.7k. 4.7k is the closest one, boys. Make sure you type something in the chat and screenshot it, then DM me it on Discord so I know who's who, boys, and I can send you your monies after the live. Keep it up. You took something already. Took nothing today yet, bro, but we are looking nice. EJ swept the low. We are live on YouTube as well, by the way, boys, if you want to go watch over there. And we are also, by the way, chat, if you join our signals group, you have got a 100% chance of winning a 50k funded account, which is pretty nice from ACG. So we're doing a lot of giveaways today, I can't lie. Bro, I'm talking about the FTMO rules. Yeah, man, same with FTMO rules. Like, gold isn't correlated with the NZD, so it doesn't matter. Yes, Lou, not going to be in the YouTube this morning because I've got appointments, but I hope you catch some move. Nice one, John. Good luck at your appointment, mate. Good luck in your appointment. I'm sure the YouTube chat will miss you. Gold been going crazy recently. Trust me, Matt, man. It's been going mental. Going absolutely mental. Morning trade delicious. Are you waiting for the DXY to push up? Yeah, bro. There's no fair value gap, so we're waiting to have a change of character. Obviously, a change of character for those of you that don't know. If you're new to trading, which you're probably not if you're here, but if you are new to trading, Change of characters when we're trading in a downtrend like that, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And then suddenly we get a leg of price that rather than breaking the lows, we actually break the high instead. So we break the high. And that's what we call a market structure shift or a change of character. And then you look to buy. And when this happens at key levels and during key times, that's when you've got the highest probability of catching a trade. So that's what we're waiting for. DXY to break that. You can see we've got a very similar level on EU. EU's got a fair value gap here, and we've also got the swing low here. So again, you can see in a bullish market, we're going to be making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So again, here you can see this is the structure. You can see we're clearly breaking higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. So you want to wait until we can break. You want to wait until we break the low to actually know that we're in a point of reversal. Other than that, you're just sort of low-key gambling. Or high-key, depends what you're saying. What are you saying, Kat? How you doing, bro? Thanks, man. I was scared. I thought they would deny my 10k payout. Nah, bro. Nah, they shouldn't do. If they do, they're just lying. They're just lying. But you can check their calendar as well, by the way, if you want. Yeah, this GU's actually running really nice. Obviously, if you did get in for that, this would be the textbook entry based on our strategy. If you've just been watching our YouTube videos, watching our mentorship and trading our strategy, you probably would have got in this. If you've been looking at the market a little bit more in depth, then yeah, you probably would have waited for DXY. But we'll leave it to play because I know it is one of our textbook strategies. Done the 5k lights, bro. Yes, bro, you have first person to do the 10k. Is the TikTok PFP made by AI? Yeah, it's because people say I look like Luke Skywalker. So, that was never actually my haircut. I look like straight from the 80s. Morning, Randy. Morning, Chili. I just need 2% to pass phase 1. Lovely, bro. What you saying, Kevin? What you saying, bro? EU long. Yeah, a lot of people's looking at EU trades in general. EU long. We're a bit high in the range for EU longs, man. I want to see how we act off this fair value gap. Where are you looking to? If I was looking to go for EU buys, then I'd want some form of liquidity to the downside to be taken. So I'd want this internal to be filled. I'd want price to take out this low, which is obviously going to induce a lot of people into going short. And then fill this fair value gap and go long. But I wouldn't want to go long right now. I mean, we probably will head to the upside, but it's because there's been no sellers stopped out. There's been no inducement. So we're probably not going to run for that far. We might get a little move, but remember, there's always a liquidity grab before the main move. If you look at GU, for example, see yesterday and the day before, or mainly just yesterday to be fair, yesterday we ran 126 pips, but we didn't just do that before sweeping anything. You can see clearly we swept last week's low, and then we swept at the London low. So you can see before these big moves, you do need some type of liquidity to be taken, which is why we look for sells at these points, because we've got the Asia high. So the Asia high is this green session here, this green box. We sweep the Asia high, which is our liquidity, and then that is a chance to short it down to the Asia low. So that's why we're waiting for what we're waiting for, if anyone doesn't really understand the strategy. I'm about to join the mentorship, hoping to win the ACG prop account as a bonus. Yeah, boys, anyone who joins the signals or the mentorship will be given into the giveaway for Friday to win a 50k funded account from Alpha Capital Group, the best prop firm, the most reliable prop firm in the UK. On GU sell already. Nice, Murphy. Fair play. EU sells, clean zones below Asia low. What level are you waiting for, EK? Yeah, GU sells, Jaden, Murphy, both looking at shorts. Val, to be fair, is looking at longs. Just need 2% to pass phase 1. Everyone double tap the live, boys. Repost the live. Appreciate everyone smashing the likes, boys. We've got 16k likes in here. When we're on the FYP, that's when we've actually cooked. Big up to everyone who's joining though, man. I'm getting a lot of my old followers on here. We just need to run the account back up because, as I said, going on studio just nuked my engagement for some reason. It kept giving me limitations. But now I'm on my phone again. We should be able to get back onto the FYP. So W for all you, man, and welcome your plug. Appreciate that UK TV. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that one as well. As I said, anyone who drops 5k likes on the stream, send me a DM on Discord. I'm going to send you a tenner. Yeah, nice, David, man. Nice, nice. Remember, just don't rush it, man. As you said, a lot of the questions you've asked me recently, it's always just come back to don't rush it, and it's clearly been working. It's got you in a position. 2% off passing your phase 1, which is lovely, man. I believe the gold top's coming in. It's building gradually. Why do you think that, bro? Yeah, fundamentally, there's nothing telling us that. There's nothing telling us that. Even at 4, like, yeah, this could still go way higher. We could honestly go so much higher on gold. So much higher. You got to think as well, boys. Have you heard any normies talking about gold? Have you heard anyone on TikTok talking about gold yet? No, you haven't. So that's how you know, like, gold's not even nearly at the top. I know it's not like Bitcoin. It's not like you're going to get retail frenzy, but you're still going to hear like the average normie talking about gold, and that hasn't even happened yet. So time retail fully find out how good of an asset gold is. We're just going to go up even more. And bear in mind, gold companies are seeing record profits. So again, there's nothing slowing them down. So yeah, I can't really see the gold bottom coming in. Legend, bro. No worries, bro. 100 people in it would be sick. Trust me, bro. G, is that me? Yo, yo. That emoji is jokes. Whoever made that. Think I did the 5k likes. Yeah, anyone who, if you think you've sent the likes, boys, I'll screenshot at the end. So just screenshot your name on TikTok and send me a DM. You've also got to stay in the live for at least half hour to be valid for that. Yeah, I rate that profile picture though. Yeah, 100 people in it would be sick. We used to get 100 all the time, as I said before. Our engagement got nuked by going to TikTok studio. So if us man all keep liking, keep catching banging trades. I'll keep my eyes on the charts. I'll make sure you get the best trades ready. And then you man just try to engage the fuck out of the live, boys. Let's run this up. We have got over 120 people watching on YouTube right now. W if you're watching on YouTube. W if you're watching on TikTok. We've got the best community in the game. Yeah, as I said, we're just waiting for these levels to break. So EU, we want to see this get inverted. DXY, we want to see a change of character. And then GU, we just want to see it continue to run in that direction. Gold as well, we are looking for gold entries if we start coming down. If we start coming down to these fair value gaps, then we're definitely going to look to pull the trigger. Same thing on the yen basket as well. So the yen basket, in my opinion, looks like we're going to be heading down for a pretty significant move. It is in line with the trend as well, that down move. If you can see, we've swept a lot of nice things. So we've swept, obviously, the open of the week. You can see we swept that nicely, and we are starting to reject with these 4-hour candles. So yeah, this is what I was really trying to trade. Was EJ, where we've got on the 4-hour, you can see we've got this order block, and therefore after the order block, 2 secs chat, and I'll read the comments. Give me 1 sec. So we've got this order block here. By the way, if you want to switch to watching on YouTube, my channel's that Richesse, you see in the top. So yeah, you can see that movement there. That is basically the general movement, what we're looking for. Internal and external, boys, is the key. If you don't know what internal and external is, just put in the comments and I can explain it. And also on the daily, we've got CRT of not only this small daily candle here, but also this bigger open candle. So you can see we should really trade up into that high. And again, CRT there. CRT, for those of you that don't know, is basically when we've got candle A. So this is candle A, this blue one. And then candle B, which is this black one, essentially takes out the low or the high, but takes out the low or the high and then closes back within the range. So rather than, you can see this one, right, so this one, for example, took out, so for saying this is candle A, this is candle B. Candle A, this is the high, this is the low. You can see candle B took out the high, but then it didn't close back within the range. It just obviously made a bigger candle. It just went higher. You can see the difference between this one, candle A, candle B swept the low and then closed back within the range, back within the previous candle's range, which shows that we're going to reverse up to the candle's high. That's known as CRT. It's a very powerful concept, but that's just one of the confluences there. What happened to your old account, mate? I've had loads of accounts, bro. I can't lie. What you saying, Jake? Hi, beautiful. What you saying, brother? Yeah, I've had loads of different accounts, but this is my main account right now. We're on YouTube right now. I've been smashing the YouTube game. We got 130 on there. Chat's going crazy on YouTube. Also got 40 man on here. We're trying to get back on the FYP. If we get 100 man in here today, then yeah. I'll tell you what. If we get 100 man in here today, as I said, we're picking someone to get a. Sorry, anyone who joins our mentorship or signals will win a 50k account. So if we get on the FYP today and we get over 100 man, then I'll pick someone from either the YouTube or TikTok live to win a 10k account. What are you looking for on GU, bro? We're looking for shorts on GU. This is a bit of a preemptive one. Obviously, the main confirmations are sweep of the Asia high and then the Asia low to trade into. So this is really our textbook strategy. Very, very simple. A lot of the time, traders don't really know where to find liquidity in the market. Even if you turn off the indicator, some would say liquidity there. Some would say there. Some would say this high. Some would say this high. How do you really know? The only way to tell is by using time, because that is the way you see who's in the market. So if we look at this, we turn on our indicator now. We can see here, these are the Asia traders. This green box. Now, one thing about the Asia traders is you can see it doesn't move too much. We typically have accumulation. So what that means is the Asia session accumulates, doesn't really do too much. London session will manipulate, so take out the high and then take out the low. And then the New York session will distribute, so have the main move. So the London session is literally there to manipulate the Asia session, which is why when we take the Asia high, look for our confirmation, trade it down to the low. So simple. It's pretty much how we got our 4-to-1 gold signal yesterday as well. If you look at that gold trade that we sent, you can see 200 pip stop loss, 400 pip TP, 4-to-1. It's as simple as this green box. This is the Asia session here. We wait to sweep the Asia low, which was just there. So we swept it there, high there. Swept it, waited for confirmation. So our confirmation here was a fair value gap. So sweep, fair value gap, entry on the gap, stop loss below, TP on the high. Simple as that, man. But that's the Asia liquidity grab for you. Obviously, the best time to trade it is when you're in a bullish market and we've taken out the Asia low. So gold was perfect because we know gold is super, super bullish, but we took out the Asia low. So that's a low being taken, even though we know we're strong. So that's why we use the Asia session. So you think New York will push EU higher? It really depends, bro. We need to wait on the DXY. DXY could go anywhere right now. We just need to wait and see if we want to react off this order block here. We are in this order block on the higher time frame. So really we should be moving up. However, price is really moving heavily into it. So it's not looking too likely. But again, what we said about the Asia session is Asia session here. We've taken the low. So we're just waiting for our fair value gap confirmation. And then we should know if we're heading up or if we're heading down. So we are at a good point for potential buyers. Our higher time frame bias tells us that, but we want to be careful first. DXY bearish. No, it is right now, bro. That's why we're waiting, as I said, for... Here, I'll show you what I mean. So there's the Asia low was swept. You can see the Asia session. London session opens here and then instantly sweeps out the low. So exactly what we look for. After we've swept out the low, 130 on the TikTok, on the YouTube, boys. Let's go. After we sweep out the low, we're looking for any confirmations, essentially, that price is ready to reverse. So that may be an inversion of a fair value gap, which here we didn't get. You can see we just ran down. Or it could be a break of a high, like that. Either way. Let me read my YouTube chat real quick. So yeah, but basically what I just showed you, we're looking for the inverse on GU. If I missed any comments, boys, on TikTok, just put them in the chat again. 25k likes, you man are smashing it. Appreciate the gift, cat, as well, bro. Appreciate the gifts, brother. What you saying, London Watch? Yeah, hope you well, bro. I'm trying to grow this account again, man. As I said, the TikTok studio nuked our engagement, so we're just trying to run it up right now, boys. Yeah, and again, same thing that I showed you on DXY. We're waiting for EU. So EU's at a decent point for sales. You can see we're at this order block. We've got this external low with this equal low there as well. Just tapped into this order block. So really, and again, Asia sessions here. If you look at just what happened before we tapped in, the Asia high was swept. So we've got the Asia low there that we want to look to trade into. We're not going to just automatically sell because that would be stupid. As I said, we want to wait for our confirmations here. If we get our confirmations, then we'll sell down to here. If we don't, then we'll just assume price is going to go up. But this is why confirmations are really, really important, chat. But yeah, you can see there, this is the fair value gap. So we've got the low, high, and this is the fair value gap. So if we invert this, close below, it will tell us that we're actually going to go lower. Let me read my YouTube chat real quick. I feel like I've missed a lot of comments. Risk assets is where it's at, boys. Crypto going to run. Yeah, man. Who holds crypto in there? Let me know. Morning Chili, morning Randy, morning Thanos. Textbook trade, but didn't like the DXY, so didn't get in. Fair play. Sorry, I meant EU short, DXY long. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, literally everyone in my chat's looking at EU shorts, so I can't lie. Anyone looking at longs by any chance? Check UCAD 4 hours CRT. Go on, bro. I'll check it after a sec, bro. Let me quickly finish these comments on YouTube. GU SMT with EU. Same trade in GU. Yeah, man, SMT. SMT with GU and EU. I don't really trade SMT too much, but we can see that very, very clearly today. GU inverse, bearish 4 hour gap. I don't know if it can reach Asia lows. Yeah, that's the only thing, man. But the thing is with GU is we are very, very bearish. The thing is, you've got to be careful with these gaps. So we did break this gap here, but this is why it's important to look at your pairs. And also look at time. So the range is actually from here, this high, to not this low, but this low here. So a lot of people was obviously thinking this is the range, right? So I'll show you again. A lot of you were thinking that this here was the range. So you'd say, oh right, we've inverted this, so therefore we must be moving higher. However, that is not the actual range. The actual range is from there to there, right? So you can see this is just a high within. This is just liquidity to be taken. The real POI, the real leg of price is here. This is the main leg of price. This is just a secondary distribution. How can we tell that it's secondary? Well, if you see, it took the low, right? You see Tuesday, 6 AM, took the low. If we swap to EU, we didn't take the low on EU. You can see that low still stands. Tuesday at 6 AM, still stands. We didn't take it. Same with DXY. DXY here, 6 AM. Yeah, 5 AM on Tuesday. This is the high, and you can see here we didn't break it. So this is why this fair value gap, this point of price that you're looking at there, is nowhere near as important as this point here. Because this actually did break the high on all pairs. Everything broke that high, broke that low, and then GU broke that low. So yeah, we're just waiting for our confirmations, chat. It never took the low, then it's taken. If it never took the low, then it's taken. Wait. Yeah, 2 secs, chat. Let me read my YouTube comments and I'll read my TikTok real quick. I'm in a JER 30, fair play. Silver to 53. Got guys trading silver in there. Yeah, I'll check silver and JER 30 in a sec. Would you suggest always getting a 2-step funded? Yeah, I'd always recommend a 2-step funded. Alpha Capital 2-step funded, your best your best bet. Finally, an SMC streamer. Come on, bro. Yeah, we're the best streamers in the UK, bro. We've got a Discord with 8,000 people in there. The most active, one of the best Discords for trading in the world, but definitely the best in the UK if you actually want to take this stuff seriously, and not just be like a load of clickbait rubbish. But yeah, I didn't really learn from anyone other than, I suppose you'd say, ICT himself, Romeo TPT, who invented CRT. Also GM, who is a hedge fund over in Canary Wharf, where Dubai now, I think they're based. But yeah, someone I knew personally who now owns his hedge fund. 134 man. Yeah, these YouTubes are growing nicely. You can't lie, you men are cooking the TikTok as well, boys. We're on 45 man in here. We're trying to break this FYP. We're trying to get 100 man in the stream today, boys. And I'm going to be entering one of you man into the giveaway for the 50k ACG funded account, boys. You in this, bro, got in at 133596. 596. Yeah, you can see, there you go. This is how I know this is one of my viewers, KN. Look, he weren't even in the live, exact same point. That's how you know we trade the same thing every single day. This is no cap. This is the same thing every day. Look at that. Look what level he said. 596. Literally, boys, to the T. 596. Bang on. So you know, boys, we trade the same thing day in, day out and still profit off it. That's the difference. I recently started trading SMC, learned from photon trading. Yeah, man, you'll have a lot more luck on FX and crypto as well. Come on, boys, get liking and sharing. Appreciate that, Smithy. Sorry, Nadeem, I can't join you, brother. Again, yes, you can see we've tapped into this 5 minute. So we want to see how price is going to react at this range here. Are we going to break the high? Or are we just using it to then reject and move down? This fair value gap is going to be the key. We want to see how we react off this fair value gap. Either a close below or we're going to rally out of the high. How do you make the yen basket? What do you mean, bro? Just type it up. Yen basket. JPY. It's just the yen on its own. EU shorts incoming. Waiting for a setup. Fair play, bro. The indicator he's using for free is on the Discord. Yeah, man. The indicator I'm using is on the Discord, boys. If you don't get a market structure shift by 9:30, I'm going to stay out. Fair play. 10 minutes then. What time is raise range? Is it up to 7 AM? Yeah, bro. 7 AM. After 7 AM, that is when the European Central Bank opens. 2 secs, TikTok. I'm just finishing all these comments on YouTube real quick. Anyone in JR30? Yeah, few people are in JR30. Few people are in JR30. Gold is just continuing to rally higher. Genuine question: does anyone see it hitting 5K by the end of the year? It actually seems possible. Definitely possible, bro. Definitely possible. What you got to think is gold moves during times of uncertainty. And is there anything in the world that is getting more certain? No, there's all uncertainty. Everything's uncertainty, which is why gold will just continue to rally. A lot of the reason for the uncertainty is Donald Trump as well, because we've seen an interesting shift, in my opinion, from purely data-driven to now more sentiment-driven markets. So whether Trump says like high or low, whatever it may be, the general sentiment is people can't really trust what he says, and if it's going to be standing for the next fucking 4 years, or if he's just said it to get like a little bargaining chip and he's going to cancel it the next day. So there's loads of uncertainty, which means people don't want to put their money in things like the pound, and in some cases, I know stocks have recovered pretty well, but in indexes like German 30, US 30, Nasdaq, ES. And that is why we're seeing gold just purely and utterly rally, because gold is the safest asset in the world. It's safer than Bitcoin. As of now, Bitcoin may overtake it when we're old and grey. But right now, I'm really for the next 10 years, gold is going to be the asset. Gold is going to be the asset. So yeah, 5K is definitely realistic. There's nothing really to tell us is coming down. What do you think about the data shutdown? Again, yeah, UK you have, bro. What do you think about the data shutdown? Yeah, data shutdown is just ridiculous. But again, it just goes to the uncertainty of the market. It doesn't really, like, in terms of sentiment as well, DXY has actually been kind of alright to trade. Because as I said again, we haven't really been that data driven. It's purely just sentiment driven. Based on what people think Trump's feeling. Let's smash it, boys. Run it up for the man. Come on, bro. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Got a bit of crypto, a couple of coins there. Yeah, hold Bitcoin. Yeah, a lot of money in here is holding Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin had that massive liquidation, and then it's pretty much just had that quick recovery. Yeah, that stinks of manipulation, doesn't it? That Bitcoin was crazy. Have I done 5K? Nah, bro, you've done... Nah, it doesn't say how much you've said. It doesn't say how much you've done. You might have, it just ain't updated. Sometimes it takes like a minute to update, bro. Buy gold, yeah. That's the easiest decision to make all year, man. Easy effects. But I appreciate the likes, everyone. We're just waiting for this 5 minute. You can see we literally haven't moved on EU since we've really jumped on. Whole Bitcoin, fair play, Candy, YK. Silver to 53. Yeah, I'll have a look at silver in a sec. Do you think gold needs a correction? Nah, bro, it doesn't need a correction. I'll be real, I'm not trying to short EU. Dollar's so bearish in my eyes. Dollar's actually probably the most bullish out of all of them right now, bro, if I'm being real. We can tell that by just looking at basically the indexes. So we'll look at DXY. We see the DXY is quite weak. We look at the JPY. That JPY is quite weak. So what we know already is the dollar's not strong, JPY is not strong. So the only majors left is the pound or the euro. So we want to see what's stronger out of the pound or euro. We check Euro GBP, which is the euro against the pound. You can see very strong, which tells us quite clearly that the euro is the strongest pair. Goes the euro, then it goes the pound. And then if we go on UJ, we can see which of those two is stronger as well. We can see really this morning, other than this little rally, overall the dollar has been really weaker than the JPY. So I would say this is really the matrix of how the pairs are. My bad. So yeah, this is really how we are in terms of strongest to weakest. Euro, pound, JPY, USD. I know that handwriting is literally terrible, but hold that. So yeah, the euro is pretty strong right now. Which is why you can see it's struggling to really make any progress on inverting. We're retesting this again. We have new 5-minute candle, so let's see. GU looks like it could continue down. DXY looks like it's coming up again. Just being patient here, man. Again, Euro JPY looks like a lovely buy if we can come down. We've got this inversion fair value gap and also this just normal fair value gap. So if we can come down to these levels, it will be nice to look for a buy. We got a lot to be buying up to. Up to this daily CRT is about 100 pips. And up to here is going to be about 200 pips, probably more. Probably about 250. So 1 hour CRT. I don't really look for 1 hour CRT, bro. I'll be real. Appreciate everyone dropping likes, boys. Appreciate that, Mez. Appreciate you, man. Everyone who's dropping likes. User23. Make sure you screenshot your name and send it to me on Discord, boys. By the way, when you join my Discord, I will not DM you first. I will never DM you first, alright? I'll never DM you first. Because when you join our Discord, you're going to get a lot of people DM you and just pretend to be me. It's not me. I'll never DM you first, boys. You've got our YouTube and Discord on the side now, boys, so you can join that up. Long as the USDXY can drop further. 2 cuts expected before the end of the year. Yeah, man. Finally, hopefully, them cuts can start raining through. We've had the first. However, I can see LG playing out. Let me just read these comments, boys, so I can get back to the most recent. Cause I can't. I'm kind of far back. Yeah, 5k possible this year, easy. JR30 to CRT high. Yeah, a lot of people's looking at JR30. Can't lie. I think Smithy and Michael have just been talking to each other for time. Are you moving so slow? Trust me, bro. Let's have a look at JR40 because a lot of people are telling me about shorts on there. So we are tapping into this fair value gap. Yeah, it actually does look really nice. If we look at it, let's go on the higher time frame. So on the daily, we did have this CRT that was potentially coming through. So again, on the monthly, you can see this monthly high. Monthly low has been swept and the monthly high has been completed. Then when we go down onto the weekly, you can see we've got the big candle that completed that move. You can see CRT where we've got the candle A, we took out the high, closed back within. So we want candle C, D, E, however many it takes to trade down into the low, right? And the current candle we're on is candle C. We have got daily bullish CRT, which does make it a little bit more unclear, I suppose the word is, you'd say. And we have tapped into the fair value gap. So yeah, as you can see, there's the fair value gap. CRT low, but also tapped into the fair value gap and got the CRT to the upside. So very mixed right now, very mixed, especially after that big shock. We are really just recovering from that shock. But to be fair, we tried to recover then and we just got even worse yesterday. But yeah, consolidating now. We are consolidating now. got imbalanced here from the prior Asia session that we're tapping into. Interestingly, you can see the biggest movements have been coming from the Asia session. But yeah, that really is the move there. Let's go on the higher time frame real quick, make this a bit neater because this is messy. So yeah, there's the first fair value gap. Let's make this a bit brighter just because it's... Yeah, so you can see this is the overall fair value gap, and you can see really we are just low, high, low, high. So we're just trying to catch the end of that high again to then sell down to that low. As we said on the 15, pretty nice where we've tapped into this, or 30 minute, tapped into this fair value gap from the prior day. Go on to the 5 minute. You can see we've swept the Asia high. Who's in on this one, man? Because this one does look nice. US 30. GER 40, sorry, not US 30. So you can see high has been swept, low has been swept. We've now rallied back up to the last remaining 5 minute fair value gap. So now we've got our last confirmation will be this one here. So we've got our 4 hour has been tapped into. Our 15 minutes been tapped into. Now we're just waiting for our confirmation on the 5 minute. Exact same as we did on EU, man. We've got that fair value gap there that you can see, hopefully. And we're waiting for that just for confirmation. But that does look, genuinely does look nice. Have I done 5k kick clips? Yes, bro. Appreciate the likes, everyone. 35k likes in here, and they're still not busted us on the FIP. That's almost a joke. But still, W to all you man in the chat, man. Big up to you, man. Looks like we are going to invert there, which is nice. Unlucky, Kwame. Wait. Lou, I give up, man. I'll be real. Trading ain't for me. I'm going to just chill on your lives for content, but I'm done with trading. I can't seem to figure out why, bro. Why? What, did you get in another loser today, bro, or what? I've only been trading for about a year now. This question always been on my mind. Before England left the EU, would we have came under the euro currency? Have we always been separate? Now, we've always been separate, bro. It's mainly Margaret Thatcher was the one that said that she never wants to join the eurozone, which is obviously all the countries that use the euro. So, no, we wouldn't. There was like kind of saying they're going to have the... It's basically one of them like political scare tactics. Like the right would always say, oh, we're gonna have the euro. Watch out, Labour. They're gonna give us the euro. We're gonna have to swap our pounds for euros. And the left would be like, oh, watch out for the Tories. They're gonna sell the NHS. Watch out. Is there much truth in either of them? Minute truth in either of them, but obviously exaggerated to form a political point. The main problem is with the euro is obviously you can change your interest rates based on how your economy's doing. But with the euro, it's all of these countries have the same currency. So say Germany, for example, which a lot of the time this is the case, Germany's doing really well, and I don't know, Greece, for example, are doing really badly. So you want to cut, but then you also can't really cut because it's not just that one country. You've got to take two countries into account, one of which is doing really well, one of which is doing really bad. And it's not only two countries, it's like 35. So yeah, that's the problem with the euro. Bro, why did that breaker block fail for EU? What breaker block are you looking for, bro? What one? This one here? I don't really think anything's really failed for EU right now. We're just moving very slowly as you'd expect. DXY has just pretty much lost all volume. DXY lost all volume, which is why EU and G is not really moving. Eyes right now are on GER 40 because this has actually had a nice reaction now. Looks like we are going to close below. We just want to refine this chart a bit because it does look a little bit messy. But yeah, nice. We've also got, not only that, we've also got this 4 hour imbalance to trade into. Made this even lighter. This is really pissing me off. It's way too much in my way. There we go, it's better. So yeah, there we go. You can see coming off of the 4 hour now, we can see it a little bit cleaner. Coming off of that imbalance, swept the high, tapped into the 15-minute or 5-minute, whatever you want to call it, and then also had that 5-minute inversion. So I'll be looking to get in once we come back and tap that 5-minute inversion. When we retrace onto that, that'll be my position. Stop loss on the high, 300 points, TP on the low. That will be the trade right there that I'll be looking for. And obviously you can aim for a lot lower as well. Oh, bro, don't do this. Don't do this when you run so fast. Just don't. Just don't do it. Yeah, that's the first. Not related, but what do you invest in personally outside of Forex? You want to mainly invest in just assets, cash, income generating assets. So not really appreciating assets. Because that's not going to give you any cash flow. You want it to be income generating assets. So you've actually got cash flow. 200 suicides from that crypto liquidation. Yeah, a lot of people were so gullible, bro. You know that's not real. That's just one guy on Twitter who wanted to get engagement. He had a picture of himself in hospital, and he just posted the picture with a bullshit caption saying 2000 did that, and then loads of people. I can hear like a delayed recording of you in the back. You've probably got my YouTube open in the background, bro. Yeah, this Joe 30's looking nice. Are you in GU shorts? Nah, bro, we're just looking at the setup. I hope you put some decent dough into that. Should be in some mad profit. What's that, Michael? F, everyone says 3 years. F everyone, 3 years wasted time. Yeah, that's why you'll never make it, bro. If you just quit after 3 years, then yeah, you've just wasted 3 years. That is true. If you don't quit, then it's not been wasted, has it? Short in German is so hit and miss. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It is hit and miss. Who likes jazz? You like jazz. Who likes jazz? You like jazz? Kevin with a little B movie quote there. Shorting DAX is a risky business. Yeah, for real. I have longs. I think longs have a higher chance of playing out than shorts. Typically they do, but just right now, based on what we're seeing, man, it's just short staring us in the face. Check EU. Mate, this EU is literally mind-numbingly slow. Haven't moved an inch in EU in about an hour now. Yeah, it's been bang on an hour, and we haven't even moved 1 pip. Not 1 pip in an hour. So that just shows how void of any volume the DXY is right now. Appreciate all the likes on the YouTube and TikTok, boys. Bro, TikToks actually take the mick, man. They actually take the mick. Yeah, bro. TikTok take the mick. So this account used to get like 100 views every time. Gone on TikTok Studio to try and bring better quality to the viewers, and it just completely and utterly restricts me for every live from apparently me posting reused content, even though it's clearly not, like so obviously not. It's just a poor algo. So their poor algorithms now absolutely nuked this account that I've tried to build up for like 3 months. I can't even get on the FYP with fucking 2,000 or 40,000 likes. Like, you taking the piss. You actually taking the piss. So yeah, boys, anyone who wants to join the Signals or mentorship, you're going to be given a chance to win a 50k account. Right now, if you join the Signals, you've got 100% chance of winning a 50k account. You can see here's some profits, boys, from that gold trade we had yesterday in the Signals. You can see 7.3 bags made from Jay there. Yeah, a lot of people there, you can see. If we go to profits, you probably hopefully see some more. Jim, there you go, 9 bills from Jim. There you go, 10 bags made on that gold. You can see. Again, another person who caught that gold in the Signals. You can see Signals, boys, absolutely killing it. Absolutely smashing it, boys. Absolutely smashing it. So if you do want to get in there, boys, it's the best place to be. You can see now we've got this fair value gap forming. That's the entry you're going to have to go for now with a 2-to-1 RR. Just going to send that into the Discord. How 100% chance Signal members? Because if you join the Signal group from now to Friday, you get put in a separate giveaway with just you, man, to win a 50k funded. And obviously, if you join, you'll be the only one that's joined so far. So you'll have a 100% chance. If someone else joins, then you've got a 50% chance. And if a third person joins, you obviously got a 33% chance, then 25%, whatever it may be. But yeah, right now you've got a fucking huge chance. Huge, huge chance. How's this guy changed his name to Kevin? I do think problems have occurred over time. Maybe I should have listened to my maths teacher when she tried to teach me Pythagoras theorem. Fucking hell. Yeah, mate, mate, I've seen people trade astrology. They do like astrology trading. But I always be the type of guy to say, fuck, mate, maths is long. Let's just be real. You know anything? Not right now, bro. Come on, use it. Oh, mate, EUGU literally doing nothing. Like, when I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing. To be fair, this should be coming down now. Euro's coming down to decent points. We need the yen basket to continue to retrace really into this. Hopefully we can fully fill this, and then UJ, GJ, EJ, they'll start providing some decent entries. They're both chopping, waiting to move. Trust me, bro. Trust me. We've got about 25 minutes, 15 minutes left of the kill zone. 15, 20 minutes left. EU looks like it could be just heading up. Again, no volume, so it's impossible to really tell. This GR30 thought he's probably going to run away from us as well, annoyingly. Shouldn't do, though. If it knows what's good for it. Euro JPY sales look good. I'll personally look for buyers, man. The breaker block on the 5 minute, why did it fail? I keep not understanding. Look, on the Euro, why did the market structure shift? Well, why did the first market structure shift and fair value gap fail? There hasn't been a market structure. I'd see, this is what I mean. The first market, where's the market structure shift? See, this might be the problem. You're probably considering this to be a market structure shift. This is just bad psychology. You're just too desperate for a trade. So right now, right here, you would have probably considered this to be a market structure shift. And we know, maybe on a 1 minute, it looks like a market structure shift. Right, if you're looking at a very basic way. But if you go on the 5 minute, we can see all we're doing is just filling a fair value gap. That's all we're doing. We're just filling this fair value gap here. Or this one. I don't actually know what one we tapped into in the end. But when we go to the higher time frame, you see, there you go. So we're just filling this fair value gap. So this is why it failed, because we're filling this fair value gap there. Whereas this one, the reason why we know this one is a good one to wait for is because if you look, below our fair value gap here, there's no other fair value gaps. There's nothing else below. So we know if we come below this, it's not like we're targeting anything else because there is nothing below. Whereas on that one, we had fair value gap there, fair value gap there. So yeah, that's why, bro. I know US 30, GR30 loves to annoy me, man. Loves to, doesn't it? Absolutely loves to. As soon as I check it, we actually have a nice entry. Boom, that shit just runs. Thing is, like, I actually hate entering positions like this. This is just gambling for me. If you was to enter on the fair value gap with your stop loss above the fair value gap, for me, that's pure and utter gambling. Pure and utter. You don't know if we're going to come above that fair value gap. You've got no idea if we're going to fill this fair value gap, if we're going to come to 50, come above it. You got no idea. I'm not going to lie, if you have been tapped into this pair right now, you are gambling. You are literally gambling. I hate how TikTok doesn't push content like this. Single-handedly better than any other live trader, but keep putting in the work, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Big up to for the support from you, bro. Appreciate that. I'm going to drop you a follow as well, just so I've got your account. There you are. Don't know why your caption is I love Twinkies, but fair enough. Yeah, you can see this one's going to run to TP now. Really annoying market this morning, not going to lie, mates. We want to punch my screen. Really annoying market. Makes you really want to just tear your hair out. It just does. It just fucking does. It just does, people. Yep, the one trade we've waited for, it's now run. So yeah, at least we've got the direction right, boys. Missed the entry by a minuscule amount. Minuscule amount. We got very unlucky there, boys. Very unlucky. I'm just going to skip all these comments on YouTube and go to the most recent one. G moving. Check EU. DXY, man. DXY. DXY. Look at this. Oh, God. We have not been blessed with London sessions, boys, recently. We really haven't. Today and yesterday, boys, saw the exact same thing. London session generally doing nothing. Like, genuinely, sorry, doing nothing. Yeah. London session has literally right now done nothing. Like, actually nothing. We've been open for the London session for nearly 2 hours, and there is not one thing we've done. Not anything we've done. I mean, we've taken the Asia low. Seems like you're just overcomplicating things, Kevin. Simple. Gain a fundamental bias, learn the basics, and then learn the basics. Yeah, that's it, Jerome, man. Crypto dip was a generational buyer opportunity for decent projects, especially layer ones. Yeah, man. Let me know what you went for, what you may have been buying up. I've never looked at fundamental buys because it seems useless, but I should really start. How do I start learning? Not gonna lie, bro. We talk about it in the mentorship all the time. Every single day in the pre-London, we completely go over our bias. Completely go over our bias, our fundamental bias, what's going on in the market. Another really easy way to do it, boys, is just by watching Bloomberg. I've just got Bloomberg on here. Fucking hell, Goldman Sachs is up 42% for Q3. EJ looked nice for sure. What are you saying, H2? Joe 40 halfway, yeah, man. I'm going to skip through some comments. I rate their dedication, rate a lot of it. If honest, I might sound crazy, but I tell myself every morning, every night that I already am successful. First step of success is to believe you are. Yeah, definitely, Jerome, man. 100%, that's a great mindset to have. You got to become the trader before you turn into the trader. Anyone listen to The Stranger Secret by Old Nightingale? Game changer. Nah, bro. What is that? I'm assuming it's like a manifestation kind of thing. His JR30 numbers 40, full point. It's similar to JR30. His top 40, his top 30. Oh yeah. No comment, for fuck's sake. How do you mark out your order block, and what makes it a 10-10 order block? Just having an objective to be hit. Also, when there's nothing above it, that it could possibly be. So nice and premium, for example, this one, nice and premium, nothing above it we should come into. So as long as you're confident on your bearish bias, then you know this order block's going to come through because there's nothing above it. So it's about matching your bias up with these order blocks. That's really, truly what makes it strong. But yeah, being at the top of the range, there's nothing above it. Actually filling something, so you can see this fair value gap here actually filled a 4-hour fair value gap itself. You can see actually filled the fair value gap itself. So we know there's been institutions at play in that level. Finally, a bit of momentum. Like, finally. Come on, DXY, man. Just do anything at this point. Just do literally anything. I love a full point, if I'm honest. It makes my insides warm. Wow. Crazy comment. Crazy comment. When the clocks change from UK time, do we trade from 8 AM? We still turn up for the markets at 7, but yeah, the entries are going to be coming slightly later, you'd say. But you also got to remember, right, the reason why we trade the London session is because of European and London traders. European and London traders are still going to be turning up to their office at 8 AM, right? It's still the same shit. So it's not as clean as just a pure hour difference. Like, I want a 10 trade losing streak in Forex. Any advice? What RR are you using, bro? What risk to reward are you using? I googled it and it said summertime 7 to 10, 8 to the ICT kill zones. Yeah, bro. I mean, I would still consider 7 AM to have some movement in it. It's not going to move too much, but yeah, that is the general fault. That is what it is. As I said, you're trading the London session, so it mainly depends on the London traders. Right, we've broken a high now. We've filled this fair value gap, you can see. So at least we know what we're looking at is clearly in control of the market. This fair value gap filled and ran to the high. So now we've got this low to come into. GU, again, not doing absolutely anything at all. DXY, not doing anything at all. Still waiting for it to break the low. Yen basket still moving higher. Euro JPY not doing anything. GR30 ran to TP already. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm not going to lie, that is annoying. GR30 TP hit already, even though nothing was really there. Kind of annoying. TP hit on that one, but never came into entry. I'm upset that I closed that gold full port yesterday. I'm glad if you're full porting anything, it's got to be gold, right? It's got to be gold. Tomorrow got wild USD news. Yeah, man. Tomorrow should be very conclusive. Morpho looks good to me. They handle Coinbase crypto loans. Give TVL. Morpho. I'm assuming that's a crypto. That is true. If I held, I don't know how much I would have been up, but I guess that's the right side. Even psychology, even more. Yeah, man. But at the same time, you did do well. It is an all-time high, so you can't be too mad at yourself. I'm in UJ Longs from 5-minute fair value gap. When I think of someone called Kevin, I always think of Home Alone. Lol, surely Kevin ain't someone's real name. Yeah, for real. To be fair, Kevin's just not a name you call yourself unless you're in an American film. Or even an English film, for that matter. Right, we've swept the high now. Can we potentially get a drop of movement? Please. A drop of movement, please. A drip of movement. Hang on. This is going to be the soundtrack for the live. This is what we're seeing. This is literally what we're seeing. price dripping. Look at it just dripping around. Place a hammer on this emoji on the screen and the magnet. That sound just made me shit my pants. Wow. Why did I take that literally as well? Not like it scared you, like it actually made you shoot yourself. Put a hammer on the screen. EU and G, you lining up for shorts? Bro, come on, DX. Just do something. Just anything. Just literally anything, bro. Literally anything. We're retesting this fair value gap again, so we'll see if we can invert it this time. Someone said, who wants to earn 50 quid? Message me. You might as well tell the live, Leo, because no one's going to message you, mate. Alright, let's see if we actually get what we want now. Yes, Lou, my name. What are you saying, Felix? Where are you from again? What are you saying, Julie? Check GU. Let's have a look. The sound's making me want to pee. It filled 50% of the 15-minute FVG. To be fair, Josh, you should be blessed. Yes, wait for price to push down. We do have a 5-minute FVG. Is that... Okay, nice. We've actually had a change of character on this now. Can finally look for something. Wow. Wow, that was painful. That was painful. Just looking really at the market on a higher time frame basis. Just looking at where we've got accumulation. We've got accumulation here. Blatant accumulation here as well. So now really we're looking to come down off this fair value gap. Start to trade into these type of areas. These type of areas now that we've got that move. Alright. This is obviously going to be our main trigger for entry as well. Could go off this fair value gap that is really going to be about to form. Nine pip stop. Aim with the Asia low. Again, a good thing about the Asia liquidity strategy is you've always got your TP just there ready in the Asia low. Gonna wait for a candle close on the 5-minute though. We do want a candle close. You trading gold today? Yeah, bro. Waiting for gold to hopefully come down to this fair value gap. Again, no reason why gold should slow down. We've just heard as well that there's been continued rate cut signals, which obviously if rates are going to be cut. I live in Cov, but from South East London / Kent. Oh, fair play, bro. Fair play, brother. Well, I asked to check if you're already in it. Wait, what? Isn't GU better for shorts as Euro is strong? Yeah, bro, but the thing is GU's already had the inversion ages ago. So the other inversion really be going for is this one, which has already been tapped into. So just above the detail. Fair enough. I mean, it's not a bad entry, but your stop loss is going to be too big. Want to wait for the candle close. Want to wait for the candle close. The night you met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had a chance, I'd let you go. The DXY hasn't actually done anything yet. We do low-key need it to break the high. I know EU does look nice, but it's really just sitting there. It hasn't actually done anything too too important, too big right now. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, gold and silver just absolutely booming. That's the only issue we have right now is DXY hasn't actually done anything. It just looks that way on EU and GU, but DXY, which is the main one, we want it to have a change of character. Let's go on to the higher time frame quickly as well and just check our. Let's check our previous day 50% and our previous week 50% as well. Yeah, nice. You can see we are nicely above our previous week 50%. You see, make the level. That yellow line there you can see is the prior week 50%. I don't actually know if you can see that. It's not the best colour to have it, is it? Let me make it so you can actually see. 43 man in here, boys. Let's go. Appreciate all the follows. I think we might be back on the FYP. Yeah, are you looking at EU sales? Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's the prior week 50%, as you can see. If we put on the high and low as well. So you can see from there to there is our weekly range. We've just entered the premium. Same for DXY. You can see we've just entered the discount. Only problem is, as I said, DXY hasn't done anything. We do really want an extra move up because the DXY's not broken a high. We've got high, low, high, low, high, no low there. So this here is not its own range. So that's not a change of character. 52 man in here. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's push for a oneer. Let's push for a oneer in here. Our entry is sitting just above the prior week 50% as well anyway. So that's all right. You quickly go on chessfx.com. Yeah, boys, remember we're giving away a 50k funded account. To anyone who joins the signals, you are going to be given a chance to win a 50k funded account. Whoever joins from now to next week, now till Friday, you have a chance to win a 50k funded account. Just you, man, as well. So if you join now, you've got 100% chance of winning. If you and your boy joins now, you and your boy have got a 50% chance between you of winning a 50k funded account from Alpha Capital Group. Again, we're just waiting for the DXY, man, because we want to break the high first before we get in, just so we've got some type of confirmation that it's not just EU and GU we're going off. Because that just tells us that the euro, it just tells us they're both pretty weak, right? We can see that by the fact they're both struggling to move against the M basket, which itself is pretty fucking weak. Alright, nearly broke that high. 50 man in here, boys. Let's keep pushing this live through. Let's keep pushing this live through, man. We've been waiting for this level. Gold coming down, nice. Already funded or eval. I don't know who you're talking to in the chat. If you're talking to me, already funded, bro. Already funded. Always good to get more, though. Always good to do more evaluations. EU, yeah, bro, that's what we're looking at, man. We've just, obviously, as we said, taken the Asia high. Had that final sweep, and now, obviously, starting to break these lows. We want DXY to prove itself to us, though. We need DXY to... Once we break this high, we can actually start looking for stuff on EU. But till we do that, we can't. If you want to get in the YouTube, boys, or Discord, right there, fellas. Right there on the right. We've got over 120 man watching us on YouTube right now. Let's have a look at gold while we're waiting for the DXY. Gold coming down. Yeah, we've got this 15-minute fair value gap here that we're looking to trade price into. You can see this was a gold signal we sent yesterday. I do believe this is the only, this is the only signal we've had this week as well. So one trade, 4 RR. So currently this week, 4% up in the signals, which is really, really nice to see. Really nice to see, boys. 4% up in the signals. As I said, we're constantly busting our members. Good shit as well. If you join the signals now, if you join today, from today to Friday, you get given just you, man, a chance to win a 50k funded account. So right now, if you're the only person to join, you're literally just going to be getting a 50k funded account from ATG as well. So the best prop firm in the game. As I said, this is our group right here on Discord. You can see we go to gold. You can see, there we go. There's the entry yesterday at 216. There's the entry there. See this morning just hitting TP for 4.2k. It's made a bang on an equal high. It hasn't actually broken this high yet. Hasn't actually broken this high. We need to be patient, man. Got to be patient for this. We can't jump in too quick and waste all the patience. My EU shorts got stopped on God, I'm done. This stuff don't work. These concepts don't work. What are you trading, bro? What concepts are you trading? I need a drink bad. I've just finished my coffee. I need a drink bad. Do I go get a drink? Yeah, I need to. Let me go get a juice, boys. I'll be back. Hang on. I'll be back. I'll be literally 30 seconds, chat. Let me know any other pairs you're looking for as well. Yo, alright. Looks like the dollar's actually broken that high now. I sold you earlier, got a quick 1-to-1. Fair play, bro. We go for a minimum of 1 to 2, but fair play, bro. Let's wait. You getting it? Alright, cool. We've actually broke this high. Yeah, nice. Fucking finally. Let's wait for a close above this fair value gap, though. Just so we can have that final confirmation. There's the fair value gap on the 5. So now really what we're looking at, if you have a look at the grand scheme of the market, what we're looking at is, sort of tapped into that as well. Looking for price to come down, tap into this fair value gap, and then run up to our Asia high. This is what we're going to be looking at right here. So we've got 1 minute left of this close just to confirm that close above, and then yeah, we will be looking to get into this EU. 9 pip stop loss, so nothing too crazy. 3.5 to 1. I see the confluence. I never see a win. I've been studying for 3 years, bro. You must have won a trade in 3 years. This is the thing. You're just exaggerating, bro. Not gonna lie. You took notes. Watched us. Yeah, Kevin. Not gonna lie, bro. You're just like. Yeah, your psychology's just done. You're just done for, bro. Your psychology is just done for, man. Every time you lose a trade, you come on the live and you're like, oh my god, like, I'm quitting, I'm quitting. You clearly never quit, so why even say it? Does it make you feel good about yourself to say you're quitting? Because, like, it doesn't do you no good. It doesn't do you no good at all. So we do have this 15-minute order block to reckon with, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, we've got that closed now. So yeah, we've got everything telling us that we are ready to go for EU. I'm going to lie. This 15-minute closes above this. That'll be just a final pièce de resistance if we can close above this. Because then that'll show us we're not even going for the prior range. So EU, this is obviously the prior range. For EU, it does look like it's very possible we could tap into it and come up. But obviously DXY is the main one. So if we invert the 15 on DXY, we're laughing. But yeah, this is looking nice now, this EU. This is looking nice. It's looking nice. Vex got taken is my Discord. Fair play. I'm telling you, they're from different trading communities just trolling. Yeah, I know. I don't know why he does it though, bro. Because he somewhat is serious. Yo, I'm back. Did you take something or not? Yeah, just literally, just got the setup we was waiting for, bro. We was waiting for all morning, so we're waiting to tap in now. We're already all good to go. All good to go, man. We do want to wait for the end of this 15-minute, but yeah, we are good to go. Kev, I've been sat on my hands for 2 months while being in the mentorship and learning. That's it, man. And you see Steve in here. Steve will obviously sometimes lose trades, but he comes in here positive, always looking to learn. You know? So why did breaker block fail? I've already told you this, bro, but you didn't wanna listen, did you? Oh mate. 2025, you know, and shit like this still happens. 2020, who would have thought, boy, 2025, we still got fucking drinks fizzing on ourselves. Bruv, like, why? Why? Seriously, why? Thought we'd have fucking flying cars. We can't even have... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Am I a child or something? Got fucking fizzy juices all... Oh, my days, bro. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous shit, man. No, bruv, all this shit we've invented, fucking AI and all this bollocks, but we still just can't seem to get the grip of how to contain bubbled fucking liquid. We still really haven't thought of a lid. I mean, somehow wine in like the fucking 1200s, probably earlier than that. Jesus was drinking wine. So when time began, they found out about corks, which was a way so fucking wine doesn't fizz up on you. But God, have they not been able to find that for anything else? More life, quit if you have no self-control. Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, Kevin, did you hear what I said about that breaker block earlier? The game is all probability. If the breaker blocks are random and have no reason, that's probably why. Mentality is the biggest issue with most traders. I know it was my biggest issue for many years. Valid crash out, literally, bro. DXY's reject him. Here's your Discord free, bro. Yeah, man, get in the Discord now. It's the best Discord in the UK. Biggest Discord in the UK. I know you'll be my top customer, Lou. Yeah, facts, bro. If you invent that. Bro, I don't know why they don't just put corks in them. Corks for somehow can stop the... It's because they use plastic. So get this, right? They use plastic lids, even though you can't use plastic anymore. And plastic is good for everything, but not for lids, because corks mean it doesn't fizz up or ruin the taste. That's why they use it with expensive wine. So the one time they actually don't need to use plastic, they fucking use it. But oh no, the straws though. Oh, straws on the other hand. The amount of innovation that goes into them, fucking hell, you would have thought it was a $1 trillion industry. Key rage bait. Speak about cards and that again. DXY's rejecting. 30 seconds left of this candle. 20 seconds left. Looks like we are going to be rejecting that 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, David, I will be, mate. Find your bias, your entry, let the market do the rest, guys. Yeah, that's it, man. To be fair, that's easier said than done. It is easier said than done. Yeah, it is. It is. I hate how they attach lids in the UK. Oh, mate, it's so annoying. It's actually so jarring. We're just a bit of a joke of a country. Like, let's be real. We are just a joke. We are the most, like... Countries just look at us and actually take the mick. Kevin, I've already explained it, bro. You was probably too busy typing, trying to get people's attention. Like, ain't gonna help you if you're just sitting there asking people's attention. So I did a whole thing explaining it. Because you saw this as a change of character, even though this wasn't a change of character. It was just a feel of this overall 5 minute. You're on the 1 minute. You're on a too small of a time frame. That's the reason. If you watch any of my lives and ever listen to a single word I say or look at a single thing I've ever done on the chart, you'll know that I look on the 5 minute and the 15 minute throughout the day. You're looking on the 1 minute because you want to catch a trade. That's all you want to do is you want to catch a trade. You want to make money. You want it now. You want to rush. You want to risk. You are exactly what the market wants. Market loves people like you. Loves people like you that are after a quick, cheap, easy win. It's what you're after, Kevin, man. You don't want to put the work in. You don't want to listen. You don't want to improve on yourself. You just want to complain, and then you just want someone to give you the answer, and then you to instantly generate money from the thin air like that. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. You need to either lock in, get in the signals, and then, yeah, you can just copy my shit. Or you're going to actually have to lock in and listen and actually apply yourself. You're not going to get anywhere by every time you lose going, oh, boo-hoo, I lost. Why? Why did that happen? You need to take this shit seriously, bro. You're invited to my birthday party, LA Lounge, 21st November. LA Lounge, isn't this known to be like a dive? Oh, no. Isn't this known to be a dive? Didn't this place get shot up the other day? Oh, my God. Sorry, what? Ugh, what is that? Plantain, I think that is. But what is that? Is she eating curry goat in the club? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my days, bro. Look at this fucking place. But guys, oh my days. Oh my god, why has Miss Chardonnay put up like 4 fucking pictures of her Miss Chardonnay? Yeah, but there was a 5-minute change of character. No, there wasn't, bro. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna get laid out more, like, yeah, trust me, shooting central, trust me, it's called Blizzard. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that is a brazy step, I ain't going there. Bro, I've seen 2 separate people ordering curry goat there. Imagine you're sitting there, like, trying to get in your moment and that, scouting for things. Oh, there's a thing, oh, she's eating a curry goat. Bruv. What in the universal credit is that place? Trust me, bruv. I feel bad. I think this guy's rage baiting me by saying I'm invited to his birthday there. Hopefully I haven't just slated his birthday. Yeah, no, still just waiting for this to come back up, man. Let's get entered in. Tapping into this 5 min. Obviously, DXY is struggling with this 15 min, but it does look like it's going to be able to get past it. GU's moving. Lou, would you enter that EU trade even though we're outside the London kill zone? That's the only thing, bro. That's the only thing. is the kill zone. I will personally enter this one. But if you're a beginner trader, then yeah, you really want to stick to these kill zones, man. I love tings, man. Wow. Made it money and all that. Come on, Lou, check gold. Man, that curry goat hash from Turtle Bay, it's lush. Curry goat hash. It's a lounge, shisha and restaurant before 1 a.m. After that turns into a club. Shisha. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I thought girl was on the dance floor with a plantain curry goat and for some reason a bottle of fucking Jack Daniels. Alright, yeah, got nice, right? Gold's doing exactly what we want. I mean, obviously not the specific fair value gap, but we want it to come down to a nice price, a nice discount price that we can get in at. Want to buy undervalued assets, boys. So when gold's at a point that it's just too good to say no to, that's when we want to pull the trigger. So we're just marking out these fair value gaps, really. See what they're saying on Bloomberg about this. Do you have 40 shorts again? Oh yeah, coming right back up to that. Too late for me now though, boys. I've missed the first one, so you don't really want a revenge trade on it. The thing I was aiming for has got hit as well. You can see that 4-hour fair value gap that was just where my TP was. You can see we just about missed out there. Price did come into the fair value gap, but not up to where we'd want it to be. Still decent day though, boys. We'll see how it does. Jesus, okay, we're still dropping. It's nice. Don't get alarmed by this, boys, at all. Don't be alarmed by this. Obviously, you want to wait for it to calm down a little bit before you actually pull the trigger on an entry. But do not be alarmed by this at all. This is exactly what we want on gold. We know where it's heading long term. We know where it's heading long term. There's no need to be worried about this at all. This is beautiful. We're just getting cheaper prices. All you should see this for gold is cheaper prices, cheaper prices. Should see price instantly return up. Could possibly move at New York. Yeah, man. Surely, bro. Yeah, this guy's got to be. This guy is trolling. This guy is definitely trolling. Man said I took that gold long and lost. The first person to take a gold long this month and lose. I keep losing on my life. I haven't seen a single TP for weeks. It's because you're gambling, mate. Kevin, mate, if you're seriously confused to why you're losing so much, you need to realise that if you're blindly entering a trade, that you're basically... Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. YouTube chat's going off right now. Makes sense. Believe me, if you try proper Caribbean food, it will change your whole perception of Turtle Bay. Don't want to ruin it for you, though. Bro, who knows about the... Oh, mate, the banging Caribbean, the nicest Jamaican food I've had. Outside the Emirates Stadium, just before you go in. You know, there's that gaff opposite, behind the burger vans. It's that gaff. They sell it outside of their gaff. They set up like a big home barbecue out of their front garden. It is the most banging Jamaican food about. Yo, can you do a call? Kevin, bro, you kind of been annoying this stream, so... You've been trolling the whole time, so it's not going to make me want to call you, is it? Think of Kevin. Like, think of how many of these men would want to call me and actually take it serious. I've already given you a call, and like, I ain't gonna just give time and time and time to you if you just like, do you know what I mean? You're just taking the piss. Turtle Bay is a white Caribbean place. Are you Caribbean, Felix? I've never been Turtle Bay. Jamaican food is so overrated. Low key, I agree in it. I agree. I'm gonna get flack for that, but I do agree with that. Jamo food has to come to someone's house or a dingy kitchen. It has to come from someone's house. Yeah, no, facts. That's the thing, bro. Like, people gas up Jamaican food. Like, it ain't a restaurant type food for me. It's the food you want it to be cooked by someone's mum. Like, and you want to have just something simple. You know what I mean? People get all these Jamaican platters and stuff. Now, for me, just want one thing. Mate, what happened, Jerome? What did EK say? I'm very unprofitable. Wow, condom effects. Is that guy really in? Oh, oh, condone. EK, that's fine, really, if you're learning from your mistakes. I don't know why you think I'm trolling if I'm... Cause you, bro, we're not stupid. Lou, you getting in that EU? Yeah, man, we're just waiting for it to tap in. We're just waiting for it to tap in right now. 38k likes on it, boys. W to all you, man. We are live on YouTube right now as well if you want to get in. Getting slated in my loyals chat right now for saying bangingist. If you're from Essex, you know about bangingist. Even London, bro. Like, surely people say that, right? The most banging or the bangingest. I blew like 20 fundies before it clicked and I made it all back off one. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's literally it. Literally showed you the screenshot of my trades. You know what is underrated? Afghan food. Went to one and was shocked at how good it was. Not gonna lie, I've never tried Afghan food. Wouldn't really be top of my list, but let's see. I just don't like food from that area of the world, innit? I don't like the spices. Yeah, see, I don't like this. I can tell already. I'm not saying it's bad food. I don't like biryani. I don't like dry rice and dry chicken. I don't like stuff like that. I don't mind a curry, but this is dry on dry. I don't like biryani. Like, shit that looks like that, I don't like. It's the thing as well, like almonds, saffron. Like, I can cook as well, chat. I know what I'm doing, innit? I just don't really like it, like cumin, saffron, all those type of flavours. I just don't like it. I can appreciate it's nice. It's like Lebanese food. Like, Lebanese food's banging. But I just don't really like those type of spices, just through preference. Have you tried Somali munch? No, bro. Someone was showing me it the other day, bro. I saw just a random plate of grub. A random plate of grub with a banana on the side. Somali food bangs minus the banana. See, yeah, even my man knows about the bananas, bro. Dry on dry. People found that funny. I don't know why. Richesse straight line mission through Iraq. Fucking hell. As dry as Gandhi's flip flop. I've never liked biryani, innit? Just never have. Just never have, boys. Right, we're coming up on this. Let's wait and see. Yeah, Yambosk, you can see moving pretty decently. We didn't get that tap on the euro that we wanted. Euro JPY. Moving in the direction, though. Richesse teaching Natalie how to trade on a YouTube video. That would actually be sick, but I'm pretty sure it's trading haram. Not like, let's just be real here, yeah? Controversial take. Trading's haram, and anyone who says otherwise is coping because you're earning money from it. Sorry, I said it. Sorry, I'm the one to say it. Sorry. Same as music, bro. Music's literally haram. I've said this the other day, but it's like young ads who'll probably rap about not eating bacon and all this stuff. You do music for a living. If you cared about God that much, you wouldn't do music. But you prefer money over God. God says music's haram, but money says, I'll give you money. I'll give you money if you do music. You go, God, who says music's haram, or money that I get from doing music? Oh, I'm going to pick the money I get from doing music rather than what God taught. So don't, do you know what I mean? So then don't be coming and preaching about religion, bruv, to your average guy. Just don't do it. Just because you can afford to go cab every year doesn't mean you're a good, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying, chat? People are just coping so much. I ain't Muslim, so I'm not the one to talk on it. I'm Christian, but it does just seem that way. There's so much cope that goes on. Prop firms aren't, I can't lie. But bro, it's literally gambling. It is a form of gambling. It's cope to say it's not. Let's just be real here, innit? Let's just be real. Music is haram, yes. Is that a hot take, or is that a hot take? Everyone wants credit for trying in religion. I don't get it. Yeah, trust me. Nah, man, please, I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna lose my job. Can't be blinded. Hey, Kevin and Kevin. Jeez. Trading is not haram. The Sahaba traded and you have Islamic accounts, so you don't get interest and you can trade and make money, but you have to give a percentage of your gain and wealth to the poor. Trading is gambling. Yes, I agree with you that it's haram. Yeah, but see, look, Lubna, I agree with that, yeah. And look, this is what I would call, that's why I call it cope. There are ways you can convince yourself that it's calm, but if you weren't a trader and you didn't make money off this shit, it would be no question. You'd say, that's gambling, that's haram. Let's just be real here. Do you know what I mean? I get it, there's justifications you can make for it, but if you weren't making money for it yourself, you would just say it's haram, without even, do you know what I mean? Cheers, haram police. No, I mean, obviously, if you man are claiming it ain't, you man know more about your own religion than me, but do you know what I mean? I feel like it is just cope because people make money off it. Same with young ads, just because you oh man, I'm gonna stop. Can we chat GPT it? Chat GPT ain't gonna know shit. It said in the Quran that music is haram. No, music is haram in the Quran because they say that the devil invented music. I'm pretty sure I know that. I'm pretty sure that is what it is. Obviously, Islamic music's fine, obviously, which is what they listen to, but isn't leverage haram, but spot isn't. Again, I'm not Muslim, so I don't even know, but yeah. What are you trading? This is EU, bro. Just ChatGPT'd it. It said it never came in the Quran. Music ain't haram, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Music is haram. That's not even what we're debating. It literally is. If you go to a heavily Islamic country, they play like God respecting music. Obviously not any music, but God respecting music is the only music you can listen to. I'm not gonna lie. I know that for a fact. Is that guy from that meme, bro? You man know the meme. Been there with you since day one. Bro, that guy used to preach about Islam all the time, so I know quite a lot about it. We'll literally be sitting there, smoke. I'll be having a spliff with him, and he'll be going. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, bro, bro, all this shit going on in the world now, bro. All these people, bro, it's fucked up. And they'd just be telling me, it's funny. It's Nasheeds. What's that? What's Nasheeds? What's that, bro? It's literally a call to wait, what? Call to prayer is music, though. I'm so confused. It's literally a call to prayer, but ain't music. No, they mean like the music that doesn't worship God, basically, innit? Today you fix one of your major Today you fix one of major problems, FOMO and trading. Thanks. Appreciate that to hear, bro. Glad we could be of assistance, lad. Glad we could be of assistance. You in the CU short. Outside of my trading times, bro. I was going to enter it, but we are outside of my trading time, so I'm not going to be breaking my rules, especially when we're trying to do the comeback for YouTube and TikTok. We ain't going against our rules, boys. That is something we ain't doing. Outside of my trading time, so I'm not going to. Still want to see this one come through. I still do think this one's going to come through, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to enter it. I'd love nothing more than to enter it, but sitting in front of you lot, I'm not going to break my rules. Who is getting in, though? Let me know. It's vocals about Islam, no background music is allowed there. Yeah, that's what I mean. I knew music was haram. I'm sure even in Christianity, music is kind of haram. Not haram in Christianity, but I'm sure it is a little bit of a sin. You know the jester guy. It's like the devil, but he's like a jester and he plays the music in it. Lou, you ever consider coming to Islam? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I respect Islam in it, but I'm Christian. Boys, if you aren't signed up to any of our memberships, you are missing out on a chance to win a 50k account. Yeah, boys. Facts. As I said, if you want to get in the mentorship or Discord right now, you've got a very, very big chance of getting a 50k account. Anyone who joins the Signals or mentorship from now till Friday is going to be given a separate giveaway draw for a 50k ACG funded account. Facts. Facts. Aight. And right now, we've had none. Today to Friday, we had none. So if you sign up now, you've basically got a 100% chance. If this falls down, I swear. But do you have rules, Kevin? I blew a 100k account. Wait, what? I'm in. Wow, okay. Kevin's in. Jeez, I hope you... are you long and a short in GU? Shorting, bro. Both of these we're looking to go short. It's personally outside of my trading time, so I'm not going to be getting in this one myself. But if you did want to get in, yeah, I would say really just live execution it, bro. There's nothing really else you can wait for. Yeah, just live execution it. I'm going to send this one into the Discord along with my advice on how you should approach it. Just live execution. 2 secs, chat. I do that so much. Type in all caps. So hard to type not looking at your screen. This is EU, bro. Yeah, I just hit full TP. I was targeting the 1 minute bearish imbalance / FVG. Your trade is good. Nice, bro. What pair was that on, bro? This has to win. Wow. Hinduism is the way. Anyone Jewish in here? I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone Jewish or anyone Hindu. There probably is. Probably is, isn't it? Did we figure out who Kevin actually is? We've got our suspicions. Now let's leave religion out of our trading channel. Yeah, charts. Let's get back to the charts, boys. Jesus is king and the only way. Okay, yeah. Now people just giving Jesus, I am the way, the truth, the life. Yeah, man. Let's get back to the charts, cuz. Let's get back to the charts. Don't want to talk about it too much. Imagine signing up for the best mentoring in the UK, £48, and then winning a £300 account the same month. Yeah, that's crazy. Not even the same month, bro. The same fucking week. It was on EU, my bearish bias, but I just wanted something quick, not going to lie. Fair play, bro. Nice. Absolute mad scalp that from you, not going to lie, but fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, GU again, we're probably going to be re-tapping on this. GU just super weak right now. The main thing we're looking at is the DXY chat, I'll be real. So what we're seeing on the DXY is essentially a rejection of this 15-minute imbalance and our price trading within this 5-minute imbalance. What I like is this big candle here. Reason being is these big candles here tend to induce people into getting into shorts. Which means there's obviously going to be more power for us to take off of people. So yeah, when we get these big candle rejections, doesn't mean too much. It tends to just mean they're manipulating people to go bearish when we're actually going to go bullish. So I do think this EU is going to play out well. Did really want to take this, but as I said, it's outside of my trading time, so I'm not going to break my rules. This was sent into the signals with some advice on how to approach it though as well. What FEG, bro? Is the FEG disrespected? That's a good point. Ever so slightly, bro. Yeah, ever so slightly was. But remember, the main thing we're looking at is the DXY. That's the main thing we've been waiting for. So this is going to be the one for sure. But yeah, boys. Anyone who wants to get in the signals or mentorship, man. Remember, if you join from now to Friday, if someone joins now, you're literally winning a 50k account. Like, and a 50k account is £300. Our mentorship is it's £40. Our signals is £160. You literally have a massive chance of winning a 50k funded account worth like £350. I joined. Where's my account? Did you join? Yeah. Let me know if you joined. If you actually did join, DM me now on Discord with confirmation so I can start adding to the list of people who's in the giveaway. If you have, then there's only one person in there right now, and it is, well, your name is / full stop or something like that. Minutes 30 sweep inside the proportion. Bro, what's your thoughts on Funding X? Funding X is a good firm. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I would still say Alpha Capital Group is the best firm in the UK, though, boys. If you do want to get an account with Alpha Capital Group, use the code Richesse. At checkout, it's going to get you 15% off. Use that code, screenshot it, and send it to me, and I'll get you in the signals or mentorship for free for 1 week. So it's going to get you like 10-15% off. And also, as I said, Lou, you broke your rules yesterday and lost. Lou, wait, I don't think you meant you, did you? Lou broke. Wait, yeah, I don't know what you're saying. This Urchin Birchin, for a start, your name is so stupid. And second of all, I know you're rage baiting. What about Q2? Q2's good, but boys, I'll be real. Alpha Capital Group just is the best prop firm in the UK. Like, you can honestly argue with your uncle, who's not even allowed to see you anymore because of what he does. But yeah, Alpha Capital Group is the best prop firm in the UK. If we're talking about the most reliable in the world, it's no other than FTMO. But they're obviously quite expensive, really hard to pass. For your first account, I'd say ACG. Go with ACG, man. Why not? Easier to pass. Yeah, exactly. What about FTMO? Yeah, obviously FTMO. We know about FTMO. But ACG cooked you with spreads. They did cook me with spreads. That is true. That is true. They did cook me with spreads. Yeah, I think I've deleted it off my chart through pure annoyance now. Where is it? Sorry, GU it was. Yeah, so I had to sell. It was like a 10-1. It was a 5 pip stop loss. Stop loss was on the high. Yeah, it was that. This was my exact trade. And imagine waking up. Well, not even waking up. The annoying thing is I was actually awake to fucking see it happen. And I'm actually not normally awake that early either. But anyway, yeah, so you can see at 6 AM on the dot, price came very close to the stop loss. Didn't actually hit me out, but the worst is MFFX, aka Seacrest funded. Jesus, Seacrest, you know. What does that even mean? Seacrest funded. Yo, guys, I'm here with Seacrest funded. Does Alpha pay straight into your bank or is it crypto only? Nah, both, bro. Both. ACG's a legit ass company, like. Funded next if they stay legit, have time in the game. Funded X. Yeah, if I missed any comments on TikTok, boys, just put them in again. We're coming up to 100 views, man. Carry on pushing the live. We've got 130 on the YouTube, 60 on the TikTok. Let's get 100, boys. If we get 100, fuck it. What we're going to do, yeah? If we get 100 man on the TikTok, 100 man on the YouTube, we're going to drop 50% off mentoring, 50% off signals. Fuck it, 50% off, 50% off. So Bear Man can get entered into this giveaway. So Bear Man can get entered into this giveaway to win a 50k funded account. Fuck it, why not? Just got paid. I'm going to put a 1 to 100 leverage long on Bitcoin. Good idea, John Mead. I think you've got a gambling problem. I just have a slight... Also, what do you work as? You've got paid at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Genuinely, what do you do? Is bro like a part-time milkman or something, maybe? No, I swear that was my first funded account, Seacrest. It's shit. Oh, fair play. Lots of love, Lou. Sweet, Yash. Sweet, bro. Morning follower of Christ. What you saying, brother? Just won a 1 to 30 RR. Lovely, bro. Seacrest are legit, mate. I know the guy who helps manage it. That don't mean nothing, bro. I know the guy who helps manage it. That don't mean shit. As good as it is to have a point of contact at the company, yeah, it don't mean jack. Seacrest is an American broker who bought MFFX. Oh, fair play. Fair play. So the company was obviously doing badly, which is why it got bought. I know the guy, red flag, yeah, low key. Just got out of a 1 to 55 RR now. Jesus, what on earth was you trading? For the amount of movement there's been, I would love to know what you've been trading. Unless your stop loss was literally a pube. You laid down a pube as a stop loss and 100 pips as a TP. No, I'm a paper boy at the big age of 21. Only joking, I can't hold that title. What do you do when DXY is in between the fair value gap? You just got to be patient, bro. You got to be patient. There's nothing you can do. There's no way of really knowing which way you're going to go. There's two ways that we can try to dictate it. First of all is the time frame. So this one is a 15-minute fair value gap, whereas this one's a 5. So we'd say the 15-minute is more likely to come through. So the bearish one's more likely to come through than the bullish one, purely on time. You want to go with non-negotiables, right? Things that you can't dispute. So this 15-minute is a higher time frame than the 5-minute time frame. Therefore, this holds more precedent. Doesn't change, that's just a fact, right? That's number one. Second of all is a higher time frame. What reason is there to come down? What reason is there to come higher? Now, I like to trade something called internal external, which is essentially this, right? So it breaks the market down. I'll do a quick drawing for you. 61 man in here. Essentially, internal external, right, is this, right? So internal liquidity is just anything within the range is a fair value gap or an order block. So like a fair value gap. This is internal. So that's internal and this is internal. That's all it is, right? It's just a fair value gap or an order block within the range. Your external is your external high and then your external low. And all we do is we go from internal to external, internal to external, internal to external. For example, here, if we look at the prior leg, all it would have been is price would have filled our internal liquidity, being a fair value gap, and then gone to our buy side external liquidity, right? So you can see we've gone from internal to then take external, and then again we've come down to internal, so then again we should come up to external, right? So we're just following on that very simple thing. So that's basically internal, external, what I'm about to analyze the DXY on. So if we look at it, we look at the range low compared to the range high. So we've got the range low here. Let me actually do it in the highlighter. We've got the range low there. Fucking hell, why is it so? The range low there, the range high here. So essentially this is our external high. Sorry, bro. And external low. We're obviously in an uptrend right now, as everyone can really tell. We're in an uptrend clearly. So that means rather than our external low being broken, obviously we'd ideally see our external high being broken. So this is our target, is our external high. This is our main high time frame target. And then as we said, internal, of course, don't forget your internal. So it's about picking within this range, so within here to here, what is our internal liquidity? So where's our order blocks and fair value gaps? People would have gone off this fair value gap or this order block very early and would have got absolutely cooked. So now they've been cooked, we can see we are at this order block here, which we're currently sitting in. So in terms of our internal, external, we're in a bullish trend. We have just taken our external high. So again, if we want to go from internal to external, just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we've filled our internal fair value gap. And then we've taken our, so we've filled that. And then we've taken our external high. Right, you see that? Very, very simple. internal filled, then take an external. Then we come in again, so we just take an external. You can see now we want to fill internals. Now we filled internal, where do we go next? Yep, you're right, external. So very, very simple to what I'm saying, boys. Just like the example we drew out, we're seeing internal, external, internal. So next stop should be that external. So yeah, 2 ways you can confirm when we're in between fair value gaps is number 1, the time frame, and number 2, the higher time frame bias. This is running out pretty nice. We've also got another 5-minute fair value gap here. Let me get rid of some of these because it's a little bit messy right now. I also want to get rid of the indicator for a second. Right, and again here, we've got our bearish fair value gap. So this is our first stop. This should give us some good context into if the 15-minute will hold as well. Let's try and get 100 man on here, boys. Try and get 100 man on the TT. My YouTube stream is so delayed compared to TikTok. Yeah, man, TikTok's more up to date. By YouTube, you get the full screen. I just want a 9 to... Jesus! Forward... You need to change your name, man. I'm not referring to you as /. You better change your name. You're the second top viewer, though. Cat's number 1 and HPTV. Could you say DXY was also chasing time-based internal liquidity previous week 50% in order to take some time-based external liquidity prior base high? Definitely, Jerome, man. Definitely. Very important thing for beginner traders, or a very big help, is use time as much as you can. With analysis, you can be wrong. With time, you can't be wrong. Technical analysis, you can be wrong. Take in what I'm saying. Technical analysis, you can be wrong, yeah? With time, you can't. So just like someone said in the chat on the DXY, you can see we're at the prior week 50%. This line here, this orange line, is the prior week 50. Let me make it ridiculously bright so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is our own indicator, boys. If you want all these on your charts, then yeah, there you go. So this is the prior week 50% that you can see, right? And then the prior week high is where this red line is. So essentially, you can see some people may say in terms of premium and discount, you mentioned know what premium and discount is, but what I'm trying to say is some people would say, oh, this is a great place for buys, this is a great place for sells, based on the analysis, right? Like, depending on however you trade, whatever, you're all going to have different results. One thing that you'll have the same result on is time. So this is the prior week 50%, which means if we break down from the prior week low, which was there, prior week low to the prior week high, this is the 50%, which means anything above this, sell bias, anything below this, buy bias. Right, reason being is it splits it from the premium to the discount, in which Forex market is the same as any other market, right? If you wanted to buy it at a market, would you rather buy it at a discount or buy it at a premium? Obviously, you'd rather buy it at a discount. Same way, if you're at that market as a seller and you want to sell at the market, are you going to wait for a premium price or a discount price to sell? You're going to sell at a premium price, obviously, right? So that is how using time can help you, because rather than some people say, oh, this is premium, this is discount, you won't know. Look at the prior week 50%. Whatever way you shape it, this is the 50% line from the prior week, and you've got a clear defined premium and discount. You could have picked up a chart for the first time today and you would know for a fact this is discount, this is premium. So yeah, using time is a really, really good thing if you're a beginner trader, because it means you can't fuck up. You literally can't fuck up, because time is time. It can't be changed. Remember, there's two axes. There's the axis along the bottom, you got the x-axis, and you got the y-axis. Everyone looks at the price, right, and looks at, oh, all right, we're doing this, analyzes the price. No one looks at the time. Why is that? I'll tell you why it is, because 95% of traders fail. So you want to do what the 95% don't do and what the 5% do. Wow, lol. Which is essentially not only looking at the time, or not only looking at the price, sorry, but also looking at the time, which is why, again, we trade London session and why a lot of people don't. If you want a bit more context into that as well, I've just go on this YouTube video. If someone can drop it in the chat, that will really help if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube. And watch this video here that I have brought out. It is called, if you trade New York session, okay, you can't really see that. It's called this one here. If you trade New York session, you're cooked. Here's why. Watch that in it on my channel, Richesse Effects. Watch that. It's going to give you a lot of confidence as to why the London session's so much easier to trade than the New York session. So much easier to trade. Could you? I like the 1 hour FEG. I don't really look at the 1 hour FEGs, to be fair faces. I don't really like the 1 hour time frame. I find it to be too much in the middle. I like 4 hours higher time frame. 15-minute is order flow time frame. So, would you sell Richesse for 5 mil? Yes, obviously. I'll just make a new thing doing the same thing though. I wouldn't delete it so I can never start it again. But for 5 mil, yeah, I'd sell Richesse and I'd just make a new one called like 5 mil club Richesse. And just do the exact same shit. But rather than give away a 50k account, I'd just give away a real life 50k. Yeah, boys, this was sent into the signals, by the way, if you're wondering. If you do on all my trades, you can see here. Live execution, so it was at 382 or 380, something like that. So yeah, it's a 5R trade. How to join mentorship. So go to the Discord, bro. Discord you see is on. Oh fucking hell. 26. Discord is on the right there. So just go to the Discord. If you can't find my Discord, boys, that's my YouTube. Just go to my YouTube right now, and it's linked in my channel description and my current live bio. And it's also in my Instagram. My Instagram's the same as that, RichesseFX. So yeah, go over to that. When you're in the Discord, boys, very, very simple. Go to full access, signals, and then just do some results and shit. And then just click the link to sign up. Or mentorship, scroll up, click the link to sign up. Simple as that. Yeah. If we get 100 man in this live, I'm gonna drop a 50% off. Remember, if you sign up from now to Friday, you're gonna be putting your own giveaway to win a 50k account. There is currently 0 entries to that giveaway. So if you join the mentorship or signals now, you've got a 100% chance of winning a 50k account on Friday. If 2 of you sign up, then yeah, you get in the mentorship or the signals, whatever one you paid for. So not only do you get the best service in the game, but you also get a 50k account. Good morning, fellow traders. Please accept well wishes for you and your viewers. Wishing you all a green day. Big up, bro. Wishing you a green day as well, brother. You're looking at EU shorts. Yeah, bro. Yes, brother. Bro, I thought the point of your signals was for all of your personal trades you take. Yeah, it is, bro. It is, bro. But so yeah, this is the thing with the signals. So I do send all the trades I personally take. But again, we're always trying to build the signals. So a lot of people are saying, oh, like, I know you send the trades you usually take, but sometimes I'll have a really disciplined month where I'll place literally 3 trades a month, make 5%, and that's it when the markets aren't the best. So basically, we're just listening to what people were saying, and people basically said, I know you send your trades, but can you also make a new section for live trades, which is essentially any trades I see on live, I will send them there. So the trades you see me marking up, the signal members get them sent straight to them as well. So this one, if you look, was actually sent to, if we go down, I'll show you. So we've obviously got the live position. So this is just for when I'm on live. So there you go, live positions versus the Forex signals, which will be where the main risk-free. So these 3 will be like where the main risk-free ones. And as you can see, gold, 15th of October was the first trade. It was actually the 14th, but you can see. So first, we go scroll up again. This was another gold trade. So if we look at this month, really, we've had 2 gold trades this month. We do mainly trade Forex, but we've had 2 gold trades. The first one, 1st of October, was this trade here, which hit full TP for plus 3.55%. And then Jim Bob as well, a gold buy, this one, which hit full TP for 4.4 RR. So just this month, boys, you'd be up 3.5 plus 4.4. What is that? 7.9. So let's say 8%. Let's round it up, right? 8%. So you'd be 8% up. And that's the difference. So live trades, obviously, you're going to be taking a lot more trades in the live trades. You're probably going to make more money because there's more riskier trades, which typically means you end up making more. But that's the difference between where I just sent that section, bro. The live section is for trades I take on live that I may not necessarily be in myself. But yeah, regardless, as you can see, just in the month off of Forex, we are up, 8.5R. So this month we're up 8.5R. We have been profitable 18 of the 19 months that we've been going as a signal group. So we've only had one losing month out of 18 months. So out of 19 months. And as you just saw there, boys, this month we are up 2 trades and we are up 7RR or something like that. And as I said, if you join now till Friday, you got a chance of winning a 50k account, a fucking massive chance. It's a £300 account, like, it's insane to be fair. What percent up for 2025? I'll have to actually have a look, bro, at that. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, to be fair, man, we have had a good little YouTube and TikTok live today, man. We're pretty happy with the numbers. We are slowly but surely running it back up, Share live, let's get 100 man in here. Let's get that 50% off. Yeah, man. If we get 100 man in there, I'll do 50% off so you can get into signals and mentorship for half price, boys. Two sec, boys. I'm just quickly send a text. Nice movement there. Two secs, chat. 2 secs. Also need to subscribe. Also need some subscribers. Hit 3k. Mace shaves off all his hair on his head. Yeah, boys. If we hit 3k subscribers on YouTube, Mace is gonna shave his hair, and I'm gonna shave my. Actually, wait. Why am I including myself? I ain't gotta do shit. I ain't gotta do shit. I'll do something though. I don't know. I'll shave my bald. No, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just wait for this to play first. But yeah, if we hit 3k, how many subs we got on the YouTube right now? I can't actually see on my screen. I got Bloomberg on. Right, let's break this low, man, for another confirmation. How's the DXY playing? Nice. So you can see we had a bit of a rejection off of this imbalance, this 5-minute imbalance. What's really nice here, this is what we really like to see. Let me bring up a new DXY just so I can quickly show you. Is when we've got 2 5 minutes. So we've got 5-minute number uno here. 5-minute dos there. So essentially we've got a bearish and bullish 5-minute. One of these has got to come through. One of them's got to fail. They can't both succeed or the market will forever move like this. So one of the two has to go in our fate. Has to go, right? So we're either moving up now or we're going to move down. So either way, we're about to get some really good context into how these EU shorts are doing. Obviously, if we choose to go up, then that's looking really, really good for EU shorts. We're 100 in the TikTok, bro. 100 in the TikTok. We need 35 more heads in here. There is 102 in the YouTube, so some of you could come over, double tap, help out, not gonna lie, and you'll get 15% off. But hi from Romania. Big up Romania. What do you think about gold? Just bullish, bro. Any opportunities you can get to buy gold, just get in. That's all it is, man. Gold is a really, really, really bullish asset right now. The most bullish asset. All of these movements down, I would just ignore. I would just ignore any sell signal and just purely look for buys. Purely look for buys, bro. Hit the like for 42p, boys. Trust me, man. Luke, call me dumb, but what is Bloomberg? It's just financial news, bro. They just talk about stocks and financial news. 75 man in the live, boys. We need 25 more man in here. 25 more man in here. Then we're dropping the 50%, and everyone who uses that 50% code is going to be put into a giveaway to win a 50k funded account on Friday. So let's go, boys. Let's go, chat. Are you moving smoothly? Trust me, man. Hopefully we can get a close below these lows, man. Hopefully we can get a nice close below. Hopefully we can get a nice close below. 2 secs, chat. Let me quickly send something. 2 secs. Bro, I still think DXY has to retrace more on the 4 hour to go higher. We'll see, man. As we said, we're in between these 5 minutes. Harley, let me know your thoughts on the above question. Right, let's see. So yeah, as long as we continue up here and start breaking these highs, we are very good to go on EU. Very good to go. Past these points, if we don't want to react off this 15 minute, there's really nothing else within reach other than just moving higher up this leg. We used to be just like this. Where are you targeting, are you? Everyone double tap the screen, boys. We need 35 more heads in here. 35 more heads in here. Everyone double tap the screen and let's get 50k likes in here. Everyone double tap the screen and let's get 50k likes. Everyone spam the comments. If there's something on your mind, say it. Even if it's just some random shit, put it in the chat. Let's get the engagement up. Let's get 100 man in here. YouTube gang strong today. Trust me, boys. Trust me. You and TikTok, I'll be real. Both of them heavy. I have a live accelerated account with MFF with my Forex funds. Paid 2k for live instant account. Never had any issues until they went to court. Now they are posting again. Do you think they'll come back? Yeah, bro, they are. They have come back. They have come back. You can do a chargeback from your bank, by the way, to get that 2k back. Anyone who had bought an account from my Forex funds was able to charge them back. If you didn't know that. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, bro. Instagram's the same as my YouTube there, Richesse FX. As you see. Are you still in GU? I'm not in GU, bro. We're looking at it. We was looking at GU earlier, but it came through before there was any confirmation for us. So EU's for me was better because it was after we had confirmation. The euro's slightly stronger than the pound, so that part of it's not ideal, but is what it is. I'm in 1.5% off this. Lovely, bro. Lovely. So yeah, boys, remember on Friday. On Friday. Alright, Kush D. Sweet. Luja, 30 coming back to your entry. Yeah, it was annoying earlier, man. Missed our entry. It has just tapped in, so we'll see how it does. Not saying I'll get in now, man, but yeah, it was nice at the time. Ever so slightly missed us out. But yeah, right now, won't be trying to get in. I was trying to get in over here, but as I said, our POI has already been met. So we over here, just see where this wick was. I did send this into the signals as well, but hit TP without tapping us in about half hour ago. More than that, to be fair, about an hour ago now. So that was where we sent the entry. So just about missed, and then hit our TP, which was here. I was just trying to catch price as we was trading into this fair value gap. We obviously had that exact move, but just ever so slightly missed us out, which is what it is. To be fair, boys, I think I'm going to drop the discount anyway, because, like, why do we need 50 more, man? Why do we need 50 more, man? Do you know what I mean? If you, man, are already supporting the thing, what's the need? We might as well just run it anyway. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Let's run it anyway. Let's run the discount anyway. Why not, bruv? I want one of you, man, to win this 50k account. I can't lie. I want one of you, man, to win the 50k account. Longs, what was your entry, Morgs? Also, is this the real Morgs? I don't think this is the real Morgs. Oh, bruv, I know, I remember Morgs, bruv. Well, who was his mum called? What was his mum called again? Right, let's break this low, man. How long did it take to learn how to trade? About 2 years, bro, before I started seeing any profit. I'll be real. I'll be honest. But yeah, that's why we made our mentorship, just to fucking speed up the process. And for an achievable price, man. £40 for the mentorship. Yeah, this running nice, man. This obviously a signal that which was sent to the live. Right, boys, I am gonna do that giveaway. Why not, man? Because you've been supporting the live this whole time. So stay tuned. I'll let everyone get in the Discord now. Discord link's there, boys. Someone put it in the chat. Someone comment my Discord in the chat, please. Just comment that, so everyone can copy and paste it. That'll be a big help. But everyone get in the Discord. I'll give you, man, 5 minutes to get everyone get in the Discord. Or I'll give you, man, 5 minutes to get in the Discord. Then I'm gonna drop the discount. So what it is, boys, just so you man know. So first of all, we're doing 50% off for both the signals and the mentorship. So the signals is £160. So you can get in there for £80. As I said, we've been profitable every single month. We're up, as I just showed you, 8% or 7.9% so far this month. And also we've got this trade running in the live signals as well, which will be a bit more. But it doesn't really go to the full profit total. But regardless, you can see the results there. So if you're looking to pass a funded account, you can literally get in for 50% right now. Mentorship is £40 a month. That is with all of our strategies, all of our concepts. That is with over, and I'm not joking, boys, over 200 videos, all fully structured, video by video by video, step by step by step by step. As well as all of that, we are live every single morning with our members, privately in the Discord, from 6 a.m. all the way through to 8 a.m, preparing you, man, for the London session, as we did this morning, preparing the guys for this, and for them gold longs yesterday. So £40 down to now £20, which is an insane. And then signals, which is £160 down to £80. And on top of that, anyone who joins today, anyone, and not and just you, man, as well, just you, man, who joined today, is going to be put into a giveaway for a 50k Alpha Capital Group funded account on Friday. So you've got a massive chance. Because we're going to do the discount, Josh, I mean. Oh, yeah, my bad, yeah. With the 50% off discount, obviously. Hasn't even TP yet. Well, obviously. Obviously, JTL, mate. Wake up, lads. Wake up. EU price action today. Trust me, man. How many funded accounts do you trade with? You want to really use... Well, I used to use a copy trader, but I stopped doing that about 6 months ago, and now I just alternate between different accounts. So I prefer it to have like 200, 150k. I used to, when I first started, just put them all together, but yeah, I'll be real, that's not actually the best. It sounds like the best thing to do, but in reality, it's just not. Mentorship is so solid, and I ain't even finished all of it yet. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, brother. Yeah, signal 250 USD. Yeah, that's like that's 180, 180 or like £180 or something like that. Either way, you're getting it for 50% off. I don't think it is 80. Then it must be like 100. I don't know. Whatever it is, boys. Yeah, Discord's there. I'll let everyone get in. Everyone get in the Discord right now. Everyone get in the Discord right now, and I'm about to drop that discount. I'll drop that discount at, what's the time now? I'll drop it at 20 past. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let 4 people use it. 4 people use it. So what that means is, I'm going to let 4 people use it, and then we're going to close it. So that means the 4 people that are quickest, and the 4 people that sign up, you are going to basically have, between you, a 25% chance of winning a funded account. A £300 funded account. 50k Alpha Capital Group. So no dead firm either. The best firm in the game, Alpha Capital Group. And I'm going to let 4 people use this code, this 50% off code. And out of you 4, one of you will win a 50k funded. So the chance you've got of winning a 50k is insanely high, boys. But big up for the support on this live, man. It's the reason why I'm running this today. Because you, man, obviously been showing enough support for the live. So yeah, everyone join the Discord, man, and get in the free chat and get ready. Because I'm about to drop it. I'm going to drop it at 20 past. 50k. Any other pairs you man are looking at, let me know. At this point, setting BE could be smart. We don't really like to set BE, but yeah, it could be a good idea. Again, it's mainly on the DXY. So the DXY, you can see, is now, again, retesting this 15-minute. We've got 1 minute left of the close. We want price to close above and through this 15-minute. Just typing out the message, boys. Everyone get in the Discord, get in the free chat. Be ready, boys. Be ready for it to be posted. What's this Jer 40 doing? Okay, this Jer 30 is actually moving nice. Oh, pardon me. Right, I'm just typing out the giveaway, boys. 2 secs, boys. I know this is low-key annoying. I'm just typing it out and then I'll be back to the fucking live. Sorry, chat. I know this is jarring. Yeah, this is running nicely. This was sent to the signals as well, but we already hit TP on it. So, okay, let's go back to the DXY. Let's keep our eye on this EU trade, man. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Alright, boys. Just about to send this in. Nearly done. I promise I'm nearly done. I know this is fucking annoying. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know this is annoying, chat. I'm sorry. I'll be literally 2 seconds. Two secs, chat. Boom. Boom. Alright, chat. I'm going to drop this in literally 3 minutes. I'm going to drop the code. So if you want to win a 50k funded account with ACG on Friday, lock in, chat. Be in the Discord. Be ready. Lock in. Just join the Discord. Sweet. I'm going to drop it in the free chat. I'll never DM you first, boys. I'll never DM you first, and I'll never ask you for money in crypto. When you join, you're going to get fake accounts try and message you and scam you. It's not me. I won't message you first. I'll never ask for money in crypto, alright? Remember that. Remember that. Alright, boys. Everyone be ready. Everyone be ready, boys. 2 minutes and I'm going to drop it. Just join the Discord. Sweet. LGJ in it. I'm in. But on GU. Lovely mood. Nice, man. I see you've been nice and very, very nice and, what's the word? Disciplined, waiting for your entry. I know that was something you've been working on. I know that's been something you've been working on. So, yeah, nice. You've been nice and disciplined. Waited the first few days to take your trade. Let's hopefully we can get a nice close below this, man. We've got 2 minutes left. 50 seconds actually left until the candle close. So let's wait and see. Yeah, remember, boys, I'll never message you first. All right. As soon as the clock, boys, as soon as the clock hits 20 is when I'm going to be dropping that. Remember, you what 4 entries, 4 people are going to be able to use 50% off codes for either mentorship or signals, and that is going to put them in to the 50k giveaway where you'll have now, or you'll have a fucking big chance. I don't know why Discord ain't working. Someone else dropped Discord. Let me drop it in the chat. Let me actually just drop it this way. Alright, cool. I'll drop it at 20. What I'll do, I'll drop it at 22 because I know some people still waiting. Fair play. Alright, let's. Alright, let me drop it in the YouTube channel. Alright, nice. We got that close below that low. That's exactly what we wanted, boys. Dubs in the chat for that. Alright, I'll just drop the Discord in the chat, boys, so you can. Oh. Yeah, boys, at 22. I'll let everyone get in the Discord right now. I'll let everyone get in the Discord. This is running nice. Joe 40 is actually running very nice as well. Right, let's just update this Discord quickly before we send these codes, boys. We do have the codes ready to go. Just gonna update the Signal members on what's happening, what's going on. Obviously, we've had this 2 trades sent in. We've got this one here, which is running like this. And then we've got this one here, EU, which is running like this. And as you can see, we are already up near enough 8R for the month as well. So, yeah, really nice. Again, we want a 15-minute close below this. The Discord's there. I was posting the one in his description. Wait, what? Cool, the other guy was scamming. Yeah, bro, yeah. Anyone... oh, no. Yeah, Smith, that is my link as well, bro. That is my link, but... You got to put HTTPS before it, otherwise it don't work, bro. Alright, again, DXY pushing up. Remember, we want a 15-minute close above that. We've got 8 minutes left of the candle close. So we'll wait and see that. EU's running lovely. Remember, boys, if you want these signals as well as... These signals, boys, as well as the best... Not just me as well. We've got gold traders as well, which I showed you. But yeah, these signals as well as the already profitable ones. We've been profitable 18 out of the 19 months we've been sending signals. Yeah, man, 50% off code is about to be dropped in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, I'm going to drop the code. 10 seconds, I'm going to drop the code, boys. Remember, 4 people can use it, and you're going to get put into a chance to win a 50k. So if you got your mate there, you and your 3 mates, you might as well do it all quickly together. So then it's you at a 4, and then one of you's guaranteed a 50k account. 50k account, by the way, costs $350, boys. It is way more than what you'll pay to join. Way more. But anyway, boys, right, I'm going to drop it now. If you're in the Discord, I'm going to drop it now. There is a link. I'm going to send it with a link and the code. You man ready, yeah? Alright, boom, it's been sent. It has been sent, boys. The message has just been sent. Bomb. 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 So yeah, boys, just go to the Discord, click the link. Get him. EU running nice. EU running nice. What confluences do you use? Asia Liquidity grabs our main strategy, bro, so I can quickly show you what that really consists of. So, we've got the Asia range here, which is this green box. So essentially, this is the session which accumulates. So we want to see this session end, which is at 7 AM. And then we want price to take out the high, which it does there. As soon as we take out the high, we're looking to trade into the low. So that's the first thing. Wait for the Asia high to be swept. This is our target. And it's just a matter of waiting for confirmations up here to get in. So for example, here we use the fair value gap. So again, we'll re-go over it. Asia high swept. So we're looking to trade into the Asia low. Got a fair value gap for confirmation. So we have stop loss on the high, TP on the Asia low, entry on the fair value gap. Simple as that. It's a strategy we teach in our mentorship, or we also trade and send our signals in for, which we are very, very profitable for. As I said, I've just dropped the link, boys, so we'll see you, man. Let me know in the chat if you, man, get in. Are you running smoothly? Yeah, man. Running nice and smooth. I'm going to update the boys, let them know they are running up just under 2 RR right now. There's the code, boys. Remember, 50k Friday is the code. 50k Friday. Make sure you click these links to get in, and you get entered into that giveaway, boys. What am I looking for? Live positions. Uh, 2%. 2. Yeah, nice. We've closed below this 5-minute, man, which is beautiful. So now we really only have these lows to contend with. I've got coupon does not exist. Wait. Right, nah, that is the right code. That is the right code. That should work. Let me know in the chat if it doesn't work. Oh, wait, no, I did do the code wrong. Shit, wait, my bad. I did the code wrong. Shit. I did the code wrong, everyone. That's honestly, my bad. Alright, you man are all lucky, innit? If you was a bit slow there, I've just edited the code. That was so dumb from me. I did the code wrong. Alright, yeah, you man got lucky. I can't lie. You man got lucky there. You've all got a second chance, bruv. You've all got a second chance. Yeah, I did fuck it up there. I did the wrong code. I've just edited all the codes, so if you check the codes, that will say the right one. It is Friday 50k is the code. Yeah, you man, you've had a touch. You man have had an absolute touch there, not gonna lie. You've managed to get the code reset. Friday 50k is the new code. Everyone, yeah. It doesn't work. Yeah, boys, I've just changed it. I did the code wrong. I put the code as 50k Friday, but it's Friday 50k. My bad. That's my bad. Regardless, though, this trade's running really nicely now. Two and a bit in profit. What's the TP? Asia low, bro. That was a great trade. I just passed an eval. Thanks. No worries, Candy. Lovely to hear, Candy. Let's go. Eval pass for Candy. That's what I mean. Join the winning team. Code has been changed. Yes, I typed the code in wrong. But I've just corrected it, boys. Code has been corrected. Code has been corrected, boys. Code has been corrected. It's gone up from 250 to 300. Nah, it shouldn't have, bro. Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have, bro. I've just fixed it, boys. I've fixed the code. The code should work now. My bad, boys. But yeah, if you join now, yeah, so people are asking in the chat, if you join the mentorship or signals from now to Friday, you and yous lot exclusively get put into a giveaway to win a 50k account. And we're only letting 4 man join for the discount price. So if 4 man get in, then that means you basically have a 25% chance of winning a 50k ACG funded account, which is sick. Are you full-time trading or working? No, I've been full-time trading for about 3 years now, bro. 2.5, 3 years, probably more. Code doesn't work for Bubbly Bit. Will that work on lifetime, Lou? Yeah, I did. I've just told Maze to make the codes in it, so I'm assuming it works on monthly and lifetime. Still doesn't work. Nah, you man are trolling. Are you man trolling, or does it actually not work? Yeah, monthly. Yeah, it works. Apparently, it does work on monthlies. Friday 50k should work. I'm not gonna lie. That's the guys you 2022 model. Yeah, man. It's a little bit more refined than the 2022 model. Nah, you man are trolling in the chat. People are saying it doesn't work. Oh my god, bro. Apparently I've got Kerrible. I've got the incredible Kerrible, if you don't know what that is. Yeah, I think I messed up the link again. Okay, yeah, I did. I messed up the link. How's that an old link? What the hell? Yeah. No, that's my bad. I fucked it again. Alright, I fucked it again. Yeah, that's why it said the wrong price as well. Alright. Cool. That's my bad again. I've just corrected it. Fucking hell, right, yeah. You've actually been blessed by God at this point. I messed it up again. I've just fixed it. Fucking hell. Who would have thought it's so hard to drop a discount code? Can you tell Lou isn't used to giving out many discounts? Yeah, facts. Yeah, it should work now. Should work now. It's not working for lifetime price. Yeah, it's working now. It's working now. That was my bad. It still doesn't work, bro. It does. I promise you. I put the wrong link. I promise it works now. If it doesn't, then I'm going to shave off one of my eyebrows. If the code doesn't work, I'm going to shave off one of my eyebrows. That's how confident I am that it works. That's how confident I am. Regardless, though, EU's doing really, really nice now. We want it to really break that low. And then, obviously, below here, there's not really much else for us to come into. So once we break these lows, we can start actually looking at higher time frame moves. We can start looking at these 4-hour imbalances rather than just sticking to the 15s, which is what we want, really, to see some nice profits. So, for example, these down here, and then, obviously, these ones lower as well. It should work now. I'm holding you to that. It should. If it doesn't work now, then I'm shaving one eyebrow off and Mace is shaving 2 of his. I just had to drag Mace down with me. It does work now though, chat. It does work for monthly and for lifetime, for signals and for mentorship. If it doesn't work, Lou, you're a quality trader, easy to learn from and top bloke overall. Appreciate that, Tom, bro. Appreciate the kind words, brother. For it, it's not applicable to the mentorship monthly. Yeah, it is, bro. It is applicable to the mentorship monthly. Hey, you. It is, bro. Do you allow Discord connection? Yeah, bro. It's easier if you do that. I'll be real. Yeah, allow Discord connection. It's easier. I want to make trading work so I can spend more time with my family. I've decided 9 to 5 is not an option. Yeah, bro. You got to work a 9 to 5 while you're getting though there, man. That's just the unfortunate truth. Everyone wants to do it for their family, man. Just keep your family in mind and it won't even be able to work those 9 to 5s. It's temporary anyway. Funky me, Lou. Still not working. No, bro, it doesn't. It does not work still. It does, bro. Saying you have access to my email accounts, join server. Nah, bro, it just what basically all it means is it connects it to Discord, so it will just put you in the channel automatically. That's all it does. Doesn't work on monthly mentorship, either side hustle, bro. Luckily, Gone.9s with that belly in your profile can only assume what your side hustle involves. I'm waiting for a pullback on a 5 minute to sell it. Fair play. Mate, how is it still not working? There's no way. There's no way you guys aren't just trolling right now. Bro. Let me see. Let me go into the back end. Let me go into the back end because it should be working, chat. I'll be real. Not capping. I'm telling you it's not working. Get that brow off, lad. There's only like... This is what I'm saying. Mace is saying it's working though. Check your DM, I ain't trolling. Yeah, by the way, Don Chablo, yeah, if you got lifetime, you would still be entered, brother. And it's ACG, 50k accountants with Alpha Capital Group, bro. But yeah, if you're on monthly and you upgrade to lifetime, yeah, you still be entered, bro. Still be entered, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Mehmet is actually low-key spitting Mehmet, bro. You didn't put any capital letters, cuz. I'd even try... Bro, you didn't even put any capital letters, so I don't even know. Should I just quit trading and do drill music? I come from a nice family. I mean, you got a cool name for drill, Oski. You haven't even got to change your actual name. So, yeah, I'd say, yeah, why not? May said it works for him, chat. You man are definitely trolling right now. These guys are trolling in the chat. Don't use capitals. Oh, don't use capitals. Wait, what? How's that? How's this actually on Bloomberg? Well, I don't get why they have these type of people on Bloomberg. Just these like liberal, like we just gotta fix climate change, bro. What's the gold price? What's the gold price? I need to make money. Like no one cares about your liberal, like save the whales. Don't drop your rubbish on the floor. Don't wash your hands after you piss because it wastes electricity. Fucking shower with the lights off. No one wants to hear that, bro. We want to hear about gold and money. I do drill. What's your name? You just made me 2k this morning, lad. Lovely, bro. Lovely marquee company. Let's fucking go. Let's go. W's for you, man. Yo, DM Mace on Discord if you still can't do it. Because it should work, I'm not going to lie. Signals it definitely works on. A boy went home to Napoli. I feel like that has to be an eyebrow gone. But no, we don't have confirmation if it doesn't work, though. Because Mace is saying it still does work. Mace is saying it still works. Who's tried it on the signals? I think people have been trying it on the mentorship. I don't know if you... I think the signal one just works just as sweet. A treat, as sweet. Waiting for this low to be broken. GR30 still coming down as well. Yeah, man, these two signals we had this morning both going well. As we said, this low's the next stop. DXY done well, man. Closed above this 15-minute. Which obviously trading within this order block, which we should come out the top of. Best prop firm. Alpha Capital Group, best prop firm. I'm strategically ignoring all the comments just above it. So basically, can I full port a live account as long as we don't go into drawdown, bro? Wait, what? Can I full port a live account as long as we don't go into drawdown? Well, if you can full port an account and guarantee you're not going into drawdown, that is what we call free money. Easy money. Free money. Yeah, I don't know if you lot are trolling or not. I really can't tell at this point. You man play too much. This is like the boy that cried wolf. You man spend too much time trolling me, bruv. So now I'm like, I don't even want to be helpful because I don't want to be getting trolled right now. Might want to come back down to this order block at some point. I got into the mentorship, but money is not deducted from my bank. What the fuck? I don't know why that isn't. Mate, it doesn't work, I give up. Bro. Yeah, you man are definitely trolling, I'm sorry. There's no way there's this hard to not to fucking use a code. Or for us to put a code. There's no way, right? Bro, there's no way. I'm sorry, there's just it can't be this just right, let me make sure the signals is working then, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Those are some extremely nice shorts, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, the signals ones definitely works. That one definitely works. Definitely works. Defo works. Mentorship one. Don't know why this ain't working. You can't remember how you do it on here as well. Actually can't remember how you... It's working now. So he was trolling. So you man was trolling for... How many trades do you take per month? We look for really 2 to 3 a week, bro. You really don't need to be trading every day. You really don't. Right, yeah, it is working now. It is working. It's working, boys. So get in there. Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, finally. Finally we got it to work. Jesus, that was not smooth at all. That was not smooth at all. Not smooth one bit. Need to improve on that for next time. Because that probably fucked some people over. These lows are stressing me out. Yeah, man, I wouldn't bother about it too much, man. There's nothing we're really sitting on. We've come all the way through to this order block anyway, so we shouldn't really move up from there. Yeah, it is working now, by the way, so them 4 slots are probably going to go very quick now. Mentorship or signals, boys, get in there now. 50% off codes are right there. And remember, boys, it's going to be your entry to a 50k funded account as well. Right. I'm going to jump off now, though, boys. We have been on for 3 hours. 3-hour London session done. Near enough 12 o'clock. Mace is going to be live, boys, at 1:30. So, my name's Louis, by the way. If you join the Discord, send me a message. My name's Louis. I'll never DM you first as well, by the way, boys. You're going to... When you join, people are going to be DMing you, claiming to be me. It is not me, boys, so be very careful about that. Yeah, it does work. Sam Morrison, yeah, it does. All right, so just go to my name here, click on my name, Louis, and just put a little text in the chat. Say, yo, babe, what's good? No, I don't know. Just say whatever. Just say hello, whatever it is. Or message Mace. But you'll see our names are in gold. So Mace's name's in gold. My name's in gold. This is us two here. On the side here, this is us two. Watch out, there'll be a clone name of me. Someone will clone my account and try to DM you first. I will never DM you first, boys. You have to DM me first. Come on my account like this and just click on it, send me a message, or just reply to me in the chat, say yo, Lou, or whatever it may be. But yeah, boys, appreciate you, man, tuning in. W TikTok, W YouTube right now. Best community in the game. But yeah, my name is Louis. I am your London live trader. I'll be live every single London session on YouTube and TikTok. And Mace, who's been in and out of the chat, he will be your New York session trader. So he's going to be live for every New York session. So if you've watched me here on YouTube, make sure you're in the on TikTok. Make sure, because we alternate TikTok accounts, but the YouTube's always the same. So make sure you go to our YouTube account, subscribe over there, and watch us on YouTube, because that is where Mace is going to be for the New York session. Appreciate the gift, brother. But yeah, I did see at least 3-4 people in the chat saying this trade passed them a funded account, this trade made him 2 bags, whatever. So yeah, W's to you, man. A lot of people doing well today. Tomorrow about that. Bro, the code worked. You man were trolling. Code works. I don't want to hear it. That's it. Don't want to hear it. Done and dusted. Case closed. That's it. That is it. Anyway, boys, big up to you, man, for tuning in. As I said, get on the YouTube for the New York session. Mace is going to be there. I'm going to be there in the comments talking about my positions I've had as well. Might even jump on a call with Mace while we're on the live and give a little overview of some of the trades we've been having this week. So, yeah, boys, W's in the chat. Watch on YouTube. Mace is going to be on a different TikTok. So get in the Discord, because we send the announcement out and link to the live on Discord. And also YouTube. You can watch it at the same place every day. Big up to you, man. If you've got any profits as well, go to Discord, come over here. Go to the lobby, go to profits and send your profits in and at me in there, boys, so I can see some of the boys making some dough. You can see that 10 bags just closed out overnight from L, so lovely. Yeah, boys, big up to you, man. Best community in the game. Appreciate you all tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.